Great. Okay.
Sick, bro.
Everyone's here. Everyone's ready. Right. Okay. I'll go ahead and give the recap for last session. So, you guys, Sans, Sonny, session before last, came into Barovia. You met the Vistani. You had your first impressions of this ancient realm. Last session, you talked to a dude in the tavern that you grilled for information but gave you very little. You went out to the town square. You saw what turned out to be an execution taking place. In the crowded town square, you also met Sonny's character Marina, and she joined the party. Marina was consoling two small children in the town square. The children said that a monster lived in their house, and they wouldn't go back in the house until it was gone, and they wanted someone to get rid of it, and very teary and very upset about the whole thing. After some deliberation, you decided to go in, children in tow. When you entered, the doors closed behind you. The children disappeared from sight, and the doors were locked, barring your exit. You walked through the decrepit manor house, examining various rooms as you went, uncovering certain details about the potential owners of the home, the noble family of the Thurstons that you saw in paintings and in murals. You also discovered a letter in a secret room in the library, among various other things. You made your way to the third floor, where you did battle with a few haunted suits of armor, one of which took a fucking long time to die. Yes. And the specters of the dead trapped in this house. You also made the grisly discovery of a infant's remains still lying in its cot. You spied a secret door, headed up the stairs behind the secret door. Encountered a locked door. Borg smashed it down with an almighty rush. And inside that room, it was decked out as a children's toy room, a bedroom, a play area. And in the middle of the room were two small skeletons. You recognized the dress of the skeletons and the small stuffed doll. And you realized that these were the bodies of the two children that had initially met you outside and wanted you to go in the house in the first place. You conversed with their spirits, and they granted you access to a sort of hidden staircase, a spiraling staircase down into blackness, slowly descending down through all the levels of the house. They said that down those stairs is the basement, and the basement is where the monster lies. You've been travelling in darkness down through these spiral staircases till eventually you reach a bottom. There are torches on either side on the walls, sort of hanging by metal frames, just flickering, giving the barest hint of light in an otherwise pitch black dungeon. This is where you find yourselves now. Everyone please roll me a perception check. Fucking alright.
Alright.
Flex. Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. You know. It's gonna be the best roll of today.
It's so weird. It's so weird to narrate for a group when one person gets a 2 and the other person gets a 22. You know what I mean? It's like, what?
It's like, don't even see it from my own nose.
Perception.
It's in the skills list.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's basically
Perception,
like slowly turn another channel while I tell everyone else what happens. And
oh, I rolled deception, not perception.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, don't.
Deception.
Fine. Reroll it. Roll perception. Deception. I'm gonna start lying to these walls. Right, great. So, Borg and Marina, as you descend and as you sort of go into the inky blackness. You notice just faintly by your peripheral senses, you hear a distant noise. Get this tool. You guys can hear that, right? Very faintly. You guys can hear that, yeah?
No, I didn't
Hear what? The background noise.
No, there's... Tell you what, give me a second.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to
Okay.
hear like this banging and stuff coming from someone.
Yeah. Had to just focus.
Yeah, I hear the chanting now, yeah.
It's a rhythmic sort of sound. It sounds like a chant echoing through the halls of this place. You can't place the words. Those of you who rolled above 15, you can place the words. It is a rhythmic chant. And the chant says, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land." Over and over again. And it does not cease. Right now, it's faint. But you know that its source is coming from deeper in the corridors of this dungeon. Pass it over to you guys.
That's weird. That's scary.
Can you guys hear what they're saying? I think they're saying he's the ancient. He's the
Oh,
land.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
that's
Gosh.
what they're saying, yeah.
That
No.
is what
Do
they're
you mean the prince?
No, I'm not wearing a diaper, but I should have. Same. I'm an old man.
I think we should explore and try and find the source.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go deeper.
Okay,
Down or up? What do you think?
I can't really see anything. What do you guys think is the best?
I mean, in maces they say to always take left, isn't it? Or is it right? I can't remember.
Right.
Well,
That does matter quite a lot.
I can help us see if you want. I'll light my hat on fire. Oh, not on fire. I'll light my hat. I just touched
Yeah,
my
that-
hand.
Essentially, you have regular vision. It's just dark.
Okay.
Light
okay.
only illuminates what you already see around you. There's still a darkness ahead of you.
Oh, okay. Well, where do you want to go? Should we go down here
I say-
or up?
I say we go down.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
south.
Take a right, like in the maces.
All right, guys. You come about another corridor with two separating doors on either side.
So keep sticking to the right.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go right again.
All right, cool. You come to another forked archway with two stone doors sort of pressed up against the walls.
Mm,
Should we see what's on
Did
It
you
there?
move
really is
closer?
a maze.
You move closer.
yes.
Yeah.
Dawn, since you're moving towards the bottommost door, upon the stonework of the door in front of you, you're now close enough to read the writing that has been etched upon the stonework. You see that there is a name etched on the stone, and it reads Thornbolt Thurston.
There's a name on this door.
Name.
Let's say
What does it
Marina,
say?
you're going towards that stone slab. You read another name etched upon the stonework. Rosavalda Thurston.
I think it's the parents.
Are these the catacombs of?
Yeah, are these like catacombs? Like,
This could be the
Maybe
parents
this
then.
is like the parents of the kids.
Yeah, but like, it seems weird to have like names of people who used to live here.
Just a
And
question.
lives.
It says up to 22 on my screen, like just
yeah,
where we came
up
from.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means up to the top floor.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but maybe okay, but we
Should we
haven't
try and
seen
go
any of the
over
other
here?
rooms.
Yeah. Should
Maybe
we,
everybody's buried.
should we try and go
That's
to the
possible.
left?
I mean,
Like a family tomb.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
oh gosh.
2 more
Oh.
doors.
More doors.
I got to this one.
Narman, you go to the north door. You see again the same stone slab etched with the name Gustav Thurston.
Yeah, this is
See?
the same surname.
Yeah, family catacomb.
What about this?
Kaylee.
Yeah.
You head south. Elizabeth Thurston.
I normally don't like disturbing the dead, but maybe we should try to push one of these slabs.
I mean, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. I
Kaylee.
Which one?
Kaylee, you're the first to hear. You're the first canonically to hear all 4 names. Roll me an intelligence check, general intelligence.
Oh, right. Wait. Where's it? There you go.
You got 3 scores.
Oh, shit.
Right,
Sorry.
I'll take the
Taking
first
one. Yeah.
You don't recognize the names. You think you may have heard them at one point, but you can't recall.
I like the name
Skull-
Elizabeth. Should we try and?
Skull and Sun had just disappeared from
Give it a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys disappeared for me. I can see Scully.
Yeah,
Give it a
my,
moment, don't worry about it.
My game crashed.
We'll wait until we go further.
Can I try pushing on the nameplate?
Let's wait for everyone
Can
to
ya?
be here.
I like to try to push a nameplate.
Nameplates! Woohoo!
Push this.
I'll
one.
wait until everyone's in so everyone can see it.
Yeah, okay, we're
Freya, you're in it, yeah?
Still loading.
Okay.
I'll tell you when I'm back.
I can see Scully and Sunny.
Hello.
There we go.
Get Sunny, just Scully, just like the Dark Lord. upon his throne.
He
Dark-
is the
Yeah,
ancient.
I'm
The
back.
Dark Kitty
Dark
Lord.
Lord, the kitty ears, yeah.
Okay, roll me an athletics check, please. Is anyone trying to help her?
Well, I'm behind her, I think.
Can guiding? Okay, can guiding help? Guidance.
I can't
Guidance
see
can
shit.
help, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll in the guidance.
Okay,
they
I've already. She's already rolled. It doesn't matter. Someone's helping her, namely Narmin, so she had advantage on the roll, so she critted. So you just take this fucking stone slab and just throw it. No, you don't. You push the stone slab. It's heavy. It heaves against you. Obviously, it's a large piece of masonry, but you manage to take it away, revealing a doorway and revealing
Oh shit.
a room
Oh wow.
with a empty stone coffin closed in front of you.
God.
That is
Yeah.
creepy.
Should we smash it open?
No.
You could try to
We do not
try to
disturb
move the
dead.
top of it though.
What do you think, Borg?
I think undead are scary, and I'm going to stay back.
Yeah. Okay. So let's leave it alone. There might be death, and let's respect the elders.
Oh, my
Oh,
page
okay.
crashed actually.
Epic.
You're doing great today.
It's alright. We'll keep going. It's not going to miss out on part. Keep going, guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Should we do it with all of them, or just that one, and then assume that?
We might as well now we have started.
Yeah. Let's make sure
As
that
long as we don't own many of the tombs. Or like
the
any of the
coffins.
graves. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I think we
Right.
should be fine.
Can anyone help the little gnome?
Yeah.
Yep.
The little-
I will.
Roll an athletics check with advantage if people are helping.
There you go.
That'll do. It's only it's DC 5. You'd have to like fail
Okay.
miserably. It takes some effort, but with a combined willpower, you do manage to heave the stone slab. The same greets you. A adult-sized coffin made of stone, closed lid.
I
But
think it's safe to assume that this is a gravesite.
This is a catacomb, like.
is this
Yeah,
Maybe it's not a
Depends.
catacomb. Like, it's just a.
But I wonder if the children
Mausoleum.
coffins might be on the other side. If this is a family too.
But the kids were upstairs. There's
Yeah.
locked in
bodies.
a room upstairs.
But I mean,
We
there
can
is.
hope
It
for
is.
and see.
I mean, as I
Oh,
know,
maybe they
from
have
the,
them.
but from the facts as I know them, I mean, that's common to bury people without their bones, and that's very normal. I swear. So I'm sure there are like graves there. They can be empty, but that's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can try and
Maybe
open
they
them.
like maybe
I
they
don't know
have
where-
the rooms.
I don't
This
know.
could
Did
be
we
a-
ask the kids what their names were?
Uh,
No.
Wait.
I don't
You
think
know the girl introduced herself as Rose.
Yeah.
The boy had a name too, but I've forgotten.
The boy never gave his name.
I
Yeah.
think the girl didn't the girl mention it?
No.
Oh. Anyone
Um,
wanna open the
This
other
could
two?
also be a family house.
This stone slab
I,
has the name Rosavalda engraved upon it.
Right. Okay. Well, then now we're talking.
Can someone help me with this one, or
I can
someone
do
else
that.
y-
I can help.
Do you
No
wanna
worries.
push it, and I'll
I'll
help.
Sure.
help you.
Athletics check with advantage, please. Whoever's pushing.
I'll go back. No worries. You take it.
I wanted you to push this way.
Yeah.
No.
Don't let the little fucking gnome push everything. He's gonna fail eventually. Right. Okay. You again. You
Oh,
heave
no.
the stone slab to the side, revealing another stone coffin closed lid. However,
Oh my God.
this one is distinctly smaller.
I have to
I-
reconnect. Sorry, it crashed.
I am going to go in and place the girl's skeleton in there.
Oh, you have this. That's right.
Yeah, I picked it up.
I follow.
Great.
And after he's placed the skeleton, I say a prayer of
Great.
kill him all.
As dawn lays the skeleton in the coffin, and as dusk whispers her utterances, the familiar ghost of a young girl floats above the coffin. She wordlessly looks at each one of you with a large smile upon her face. You may detect the glisten of a solitary tear running down her right eye. And in a moment, just as soon as she came, she vanishes once again.
Wow.
Let's go and open this one and do the
Right.
same.
Yeah, this might be the boy.
You need help.
You
help
open it.
her.
I'll
Athletics again, please.
fucking buff as fuck the gnome.
The game is
Great.
running so slow.
Same thing. Stone slab out. Yeah, I can see that you've sort of crashed something. It's
Yeah.
alright, don't worry.
I'm in
What
now.
matters is the narration. What matters is the hearing.
Yeah.
Same scene greets you. Stone coffin, lid on. Child size.
I go
Wait,
in
wait,
and
sorry.
I put the boy's skeleton in there.
Yep.
Yeah, and prayers again.
As dawn, dusk again perform last rites, another familiar figure materializes above the coffin. You see the young boy for the first time, without tears in his eyes, without his face sullen, staring at the floor. Instead, he is looking at each one of you in the eyes, beaming in happiness.
I go to Marina and take the to Vivi and take the teddy bear of his and place it on his bones.
As you place it, he looks down at the teddy, looks back up, and disappears.
Damn.
Aww.
Wow.
Alright.
I kind of am sad now for some reason. I'm happy but sad.
Yeah.
No worries. I mean, we're gonna die anyway someday, so it's cool.
So
They
go
got the
further
burial
down.
lady served.
I'm gonna go further
Dusk,
south.
Dusk, you are more intimately connected with the supernatural and the afterlife and rituals of the grave. You sense that once both Rosavalda and Thornbolt's bodies have been laid to rest, you feel a sense of peace and belonging come over you. You know that these two innocent spirits have passed to the other side.
Okay. Let's
Shall we
continue down.
continue down? Yeah.
Continue south. Yeah.
Let's go to this big magical number 27.
Oh, fuck off. That's behind the scenes shit. I have to see what's fucking... And I think that's the only one, so we're safe. You
That's
see a mysterious apparition, a large Roman numeral in front of you. Oh, who goes there? Okay. Yeah, Before you stretches a large dining hall. It has a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. There are
these
bones.
on the ground?
Yes, there are. There are bones strewn about the floor. Everyone who cares, make me a nature check.
I care.
Everyone who what?
Everyone who cares to make me a nature check, please.
I care about if there's ale in this dining hall. Can I also do one?
Nature.
I don't
If you
I don't
care,
know.
then roll nature.
care. I care.
Yep. Namen, the bones aren't in your notice at the moment. Either you're too scared of the current atmosphere or you're more curious about what lay ahead. Everyone else, you immediately clock on when you see these bones. They are human bones.
Are
Oh
these
my
human bones?
gosh.
They are human.
Would seem
Oh
like
my gosh.
Guys, I think these are
There's-
human.
There's bones?
I mean, I,
If they have graves, why are there so many bones just like out in the open?
you know how they said there would be this monster down here.
Yeah.
We should probably be
maybe they were
careful.
having some dinner.
Also,
and
the
then-
chance. There might be
I'm
some
gonna take my
there might
bow
be some
out. This is creepy.
There might be some necromancy happening.
Where,
I would
where do you want
assume
to go?
that's
That's a good point.
There's
my
three
guess right now.
hallways.
But
they tried to perform some kind of ritual. And
Can
they-
I look in this room? Not go in, but just like peek in. Is it open?
Sorry, what?
Can I peek into this room? Like not.
Yeah,
go
no
in?
problem. It's a corridor that leads further down.
Well, there's no room
There is
here.
a small dark alcove there, and then a dark corridor down here.
Should we
Let's
just
split
keep
up?
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Said every last famous.
Scooby Doo
last
this
word.
shit.
What do you guys think?
I think we continue down.
Down?
south.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
You see in front of you a 4-tunnel intersection.
Stick to the right.
You go forward.
Yeah.
As you move into the middle, you hear noises coming from each 3 corridors. You hear gurgling and creaking, and you realize that it is bone creaking against flesh. In each of the corridors, as you look down and peer into the murky black, you see a bunch of horrid, fetid creatures heading towards you. Initiative,
Oh.
please, guys.
Remember to click your tokens.
Hang on a second. Wait, I hope this is the right one because I haven't tested it. Hey!
oh my god!
Fucking
That was so
battle
unexpected.
music.
Why is Sonny's camera frozen?
She's been frozen for a long time.
yeah. I can't see you guys anyway.
How do I add my character to it again?
You have to click your token and then roll
What
initiative.
anime is this?
Oh my god, you can't say that.
I cannot do it.
Initiative is at the top of your character sheet.
I did roll initiative, but I don't get it to appear on the turn order.
Are you clicking your token so it's highlighted, right, like when you move it? Click it
What's
once,
the
so you can move it around, and then. you
What's
click
the
it.
initiative here? Oh god.
It's in the middle above your current hit points.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
you have to-
Armor
you have
class
to,
and
you have to
speed.
press on
Sorry.
your token, so
Yes,
it goes into the
got
turn
it.
order. Great, but you didn't press on your token. Sorry, I can add that in.
Did I not either?
I can change the numbers. I just need you to press your token when you
Token?
press the. Yes.
Oh,
Like your-
that
Can
token.
you
I
turn
couldn't
Yes, that
name
token.
in the
anime a
character
bit?
sheet. Wow.
No.
You can
The
turn it
token
down.
on the map.
The token on the map.
Please turn the anime down a bit. I can't hear you
You can
guys.
turn it down.
You can turn it down yourself.
How
Oh my
do I
god.
do that?
the
Cog in the top
cogwheel.
right.
I clicking my token and I'm not appearing.
No, you are. You're there now.
Huh?
Hey, what's the
Scroll
token?
down.
The token
I'm
on the
not on
map,
the
the one that
turn
you
order.
use, the one that represents your character, this thing. The one that you gave me a picture for.
Oh, okay.
Your character token.
And then I click on the red or green or blue.
No, you click the
on your
token,
own.
open your character sheet, and then press initiative.
Click on your own token. There's only one you can click on.
Okay, there.
There you go. You've done it.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Okay, thank you.
It's pretty fucking obtuse system, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get Vampire Killer off, because as nice as it is, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't really work
It's
that
like,
way.
oh yeah, cool.
So fucking
Fucking-
cool, and it's like.
It does sound like some anime shit.
Yeah.
It's Castlevania, you fucking
It's
plebs.
not anime.
Castlevania is an anime.
Yeah.
It's a Western produced
Anyway.
animated show.
Actually,
Right.
anime stands for animation, so.
Actually.
Anyway, we have combat. These ghouls begin closing in from all sides. Kaylee, you're first to react.
Yeah, I'm gonna longbow the bitch right in front of me, like the one down south. Ouch.
That is emphatically not a hit. Just the most not
I'm
hit you can
scared,
ever
okay?
possibly hit.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's a terrifying. Yeah, you've been frightened. Regardless, that's your attack done. Would you like
Right.
to move or?
No, I'll stay where I am. Wait,
Right.
wait. My new spell. Can I do a spell too?
What are your spells?
No, you said that you'd add it for me, but you didn't.
Hail of Arrows.
Right.
What's the
Hail
other
of
one?
Thorns. Hail of Thorns.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking
Fog
about.
Cloud and then Hail of Arrows.
What-
Yeah.
What was the other one
Was
that you
that-
wanted? Fog Cloud.
Fog Cloud.
You can't do
yeah.
either of those. They're both an action, so you'd have to do those in place of an attack.
Oh, okay.
But I can add them. Don't worry about it. Seriously, I know what they do,
Well,
so
then I'm
it's
done.
fine.
Yep.
All right. The first ghoul to take its turn is the ghoul on the left. Moves up and attacks the creature closest to it,
Oh my
which
god.
is you, Don.
Yep.
It uses a bite attack. What's your armor class?
15.
Right, it does not hit. It lunges forward, salivating a mixture of blood and toxic saliva, but you're able to dodge
Oh,
out of the way of its
gosh.
strike. Vivi, you're next.
Sexy.
Let me pick my attack.
Just the idea of a dragon using a rapier is fucking fantastic.
Okay, I did my attack. Does it kill something?
Which one are you attacking? The one on the left, yeah?
The one on the right.
Which one?
Well, to the right for me as I'm going into the door.
Oh, right, okay.
So
right, yeah.
left for us,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one. Great. Yes, you hit. Please roll damage.
Click
Press.
on rapier.
Press the word rapier in the chat. There you go. Great. 4 piercing damage.
And then can I jump back as a part of my level 2 skill?
Yes. Yes, you can. You can take the disengage action, which basically means you can move away without
Okay.
provoking
Do
attack.
I need to roll something?
No, you don't. You can just do it.
Am I out
every
of the
single
range
time.
over here?
Yes, you are very much out of the range over there. Yes.
Rat off.
All right, Dusk, you're up. These undead abominations are assailing you and your pie.
I use turn on that.
Nice.
Saving throws, great. For 1 minute. Right. What's your save DC, sorry?
Wisdom.
No, go to your spell section. It should say spell save DC.
Oh, my spell save? 12.
12, right. Okay, one fails. One crit succeeds. One succeeds. And the last fails. Okay, how do you perform the ritual of turn undead? Because it's a pretty important thing for the type of cleric you are.
Yeah, I channel this like teal teal steel blue flame in my hand, and then like press it down against the floor.
Yep, as you do this, there's sort of a teal shockwave of ghostly flame energy that permeates through each of the corridors. It washes over the ghoul on the left and the first ghoul on the right and doesn't affect them. However, the ghoul straight in front and the ghoul behind are instantly sort of are taken aback and repelled and covered by this energy.
Wait, so which ones run away?
They don't run away yet, they run away when it's their turn. But this one and this one.
Okay.
Alright, anything else, Dusk?
No.
Great. Dawn, your turn.
I will attack the closest one to me.
Alright, go for it.
Oh.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The corridors are too confined to get a good swing of your quarterstaff in. Anything else? You can also make some unarmed attacks, right?
Yeah. I can, but I will not.
You can do one unarmed attack as a free action, right? Like,
oh yeah, I
you
can.
can just do one. It's the key points that spend 2.
Yeah, okay. Where is that?
Give me a sec.
That's not flurry of blows, is it?
No, that's not flurry of blows. Give me a second.
Oh wait, isn't that just a dice roll?
No, it could have been the dice roll, but I've added it to your attacks now. If you look at this fist.
Yeah, 1 second. I know, I don't see it.
You should see quarterstaff.
Yeah,
dart, and
fist. Okay, yeah, fist.
That does hit. Roll damage. Right. So you do manage to connect with a sound strike straight to the beast's temple. Anything else?
No.
Right. Marina, your turn.
Yes, I want to try. I'm gonna go for inflict wounds for once.
Okay.
Try to hit with that. Let's go. I'm gonna hit the target behind.
Isn't it
in front of John?
Inflict wounds is a touch spell. Yeah, you're gonna have to get in melee range.
Can I use the thunder? God, I switched it out today.
Yes, you can use thunder wave. But there is friendly fire in this game. There is friendly fire in this game, so you'd hit basically your entire party as well.
Can I? Okay, yeah. That's not gonna go well. Okay, I'm gonna go for Sacred Flame on the target in front of Dawn.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll on that.
Go ahead and roll me. I believe it's a dex save. Yep. He fails. That's 4 radiant damage as a great beam of yellow, white flame jets from your hand. Anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna step away into the crowd. I can't do that, right?
Yeah, you can step into the crowd. It won't really make much difference though, except maybe sort of make it so that the ghouls might not hit you.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
The next ghoul is the ghoul directly in front of you. He's sort of glowing with this sort of misty teal energy. Immediately, he like ducks to all fours like an animal, and he goes like just like gnashing at its own teeth, and turns around and runs into the darkness of the corridor. And that's his turn. That's all he can do. Naaman, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna run into this corridor. Like, so I can see both of these.
Yep. Yeah, you'll be able to see both of them. Yeah.
All right, and then where is it? I'm gonna do this.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
Dex saving throws from both of them. The one immediately in front of you fails. The one to the back succeeds. Okay, how do you want to cast Burning Flames? It's a pretty cool spell. Burning Hands even.
Yeah, I put my hands together like this, and I just push them in front of me really quickly, and as I do that, flames erupt from my fingertips.
Wait, so are you just like
Yeah,
this?
I'm like doing like this.
Fucking Tiesto!
I'm sorry.
Fire beats!
Yeah, what up?
Alright, it hits the first one in front of you. It is immediately taken aback by the gout of flame that appears from your hands. And you see it like washes over it, and it comes out, and it's just absolutely charred to a crisp, smoking off this undead beast. It's barely staying stood up. The other one behind it, it manages to sort of duck out of the main gout, but still gets caught by a burning rush on like its left side, and is noticeably charred as well. Anything else?
No, I'm just stood here.
All right, great. Next up is the ghoul right in front of you, Narmin. It's barely alive, but you burnt it and it's pissed at you. So it's going to go ahead and attack you with its bite. It hits.
Oh, God.
That's 11 piercing damage.
What? That wasn't just a nibble.
Well, I'm
Christ.
at 0 HP.
Yeah, that was at 0 HP.
Oh,
It doesn't mean he's dead yet. He's not dead yet, but he's unconscious.
oh God.
So yeah, the lot of you turn around to this shrill, like a little gnomish scream, and you see this ghoul just this burn, charred, blackened ghoul just pin Narman down and just take a massive chunk of flesh out of his shoulder, and it's like dribbling blood and saliva, and he's got this big fucking chunk of flesh, and Narman's sitting there like, help me!
Yeah, I can use Spare the Dying as a bonus action.
As a bonus action,
Yeah.
that's still on your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Right, next up is Borg.
Every time, always me.
I guess I'll have to go in and save this guy again. I will use what's it called? Furious Assault.
Okay.
Nice.
Right, okay, so you wanna attack this one and damage that one as well with AoE damage. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Please roll the attack then. That's not like a one-use thing, I believe. You can just use it all the time, I think.
But do I use what do I actually roll now here?
Your regular attack.
Okay.
It's just like cleave. It's just cleave. That's what it is.
All right.
Whirlwind.
What's a great axe?
Yeah, hernia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hernia.
The regular attack. Okay.
Yeah, it's the regular attack. It's just you also damage them for a quarter of your damage. Right, you hit. Great. I'm gonna quarter it down, and I'm gonna be generous and round it up, so it's gonna be a 2. Okay, how do you want to kill the ghoul in front of you? It's already like a fucking burnt piece of chicken, so it's a formality. Just fucking put this thing down.
Wow, I'm not feeling creative tonight. Jesus.
Just bisect it. Just fucking chop it in half.
I'll slice it at like leg length so that like both his legs get sliced off and falls over.
And he falls
Will
over,
that,
smashes.
will
his
that
face.
kill it?
Yes, it kills it. Yes.
Okay.
Just
Fantastic.
fall.
You could have said anything. You could have said, "I push it over," and it died. Right. Okay. That ghoul is now deceased once again. This ghoul also takes a small amount of damage just from the raw, fucking big dick energy from Borg's swing. Anything else you'd like to do?
I suppose I'm already like around here already, right?
Yes.
So he can't like Actually, question: Can if Nami is unconscious right now,
Yeah.
yeah? Can other enemies like attack him again to like
Yes.
actually kill him?
Yes. An attack is basically an automatic failed death save. If he fails 3 death save, he dies for real.
Oh yeah.
But since you're stood there, especially since a ghoul isn't intelligent, a ghoul's gonna attack you before it attacks Nami.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just flex menacingly at the other one then, and
Right.
end my turn.
Okay, great. This ghoul, initially, when Dusk performed her ritual, had the teal glow around it, but it has since taken punishment, and the teal glow has dissipated, such that it is sort of unremarked by the clerical ritual that has just occurred. The ghoul is going to attack you, Borg. It's
Bring
going
it.
to, rather than use its bite weapon that the other ghouls have been using, it's going to try to slash you with its claws. However, it misses. It misses horribly. Fumbles around, scratches the walls of the dungeon and the corridor, leaving scratch marks, and you can hear like a ding ding, and you can see like little sparks flying off the stonework, but it misses you completely. Kaylee, back to you.
All right, so I'm gonna try to elf out for a bit, be more of an elf. So can I, in my move, can I also move Hinami? As
Yes,
in,
but
like, what I'm trying
yes,
to say.
you can grab Hanami
Go
and
past
move him
him,
with yes.
Move him behind me and like throw him
You
into the
can-
crowd of the people.
You can do that, but that will be your action, so you won't be able to attack on your turn. It's either that or attack, or do another thing.
Who's after me?
No one's after you.
After
you,
but
the
but
ghoul to the
ghoul.
left. The ghoul to the left.
And then
Vivi,
Oh,
Dusk,
fuck.
Dawn, Marina.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna I have a lot of HP. It's fine. I'm gonna use my turn to pull Hinami back into the crowd. Sorry, Namin.
Great. You grab Nauman by his lapel. How far do you want to take him? Because you could take him back all the way back
Yeah,
here.
I want to pull
Then
him
the
back
crowd.
into the.
Great. Okay. Yeah. You drag the gnome's unconscious body across the floor. There's dust sort of trailing behind him. But you manage to sort of keep him in
Come on, dwarf!
a safe place.
What do we say to the god of death?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, he's unconscious, right? He can't answer.
What do you say to the god of death? Right. The ghoul attacks. It's just wildly slinging with its claws this time at the first person in front of it, which is Dawn once again. However, this claw attack also misses, glances off the stonework of the walls of the corridor. Vivi, your turn again.
Can I do something to help you? No, I mean.
What are you planning on doing? As a
I don't know.
rogue, you're not so much like into healing. You do the other thing.
Okay.
You do the opposite.
Can I? The one that fled away. Can I just follow it and go stealth and go down the hallway?
Yes, you can. Yeah. What, you want to go down the left hallway?
No, center, because that's the one that fled away.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that. Yeah. I'm gonna say that the ruckus of combat provides you more than enough sort of cover to go, so you don't need to roll a stealth check or anything like that. The corridor meanders out into another bend.
Oh, can I keep going or does it end there?
I'm gonna say you can keep going just to the bend, yeah. So you can reveal the room in front of you. The
Can
room
I ask an
opens out.
off-topic question?
Go for it.
What does meander mean?
It means like sort of move
Oh, okay.
aimlessly, like sort of side to side, sort of like as if it's shoddily constructed.
Oh, okay.
If I'm meandering down a street, I'm walking like I'm pissed. That's what meandering.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
The room opens up before you. It's a sort of small 4x4 square room. A chandelier is atop the table in the middle of the room. There are these 2 high-backed chairs flanking the table. There are flagons and jugs upon the table. And then you see the ghoul that ran away with this teal aura still sort of shining over it, sort of just cowering in fear in the corner.
I'm trying to be stealthy. Has it spotted me yet?
It hasn't spotted you.
Can I attack it with a sneak attack, or is it then?
Yes, I can say yes. Since it's so enraptured in fear by Turn Undead, yes, you can sneak attack it. So go ahead and roll me an attack with advantage, please. Which is just roll
how
an
do I
attack.
roll with advantage?
Roll an attack. I'll tell you what advantage means. Right, cool. So it doesn't even fucking matter in this case because you roll the same. You see how it rolls 2 numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally we take the leftmost. When I say advantage, you just pick the highest out of those 2 numbers, right?
Okay.
So if you rolled a 12 and a 20, you take the 20. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever I talk about disadvantage, that's the opposite. You'd roll 2 and take the lowest. Okay? In this case, doesn't really matter. Roll me damage, please. Also, we need you rolling sneak attack damage. I'll see if I can add a little macro to that.
Neat.
Just adding it to your sheet. Your sneak attack should be a 1d6. Yeah. Yep, you should see sneak attack in your attacks now. Yeah, don't worry about that, just roll damage. Damage is all that matters. Right, so 1. Yep, that's great. So you deal a total of 7 damage to this ghoul. You shred right through it with your rapier. As you sort of make your strike, it only just takes note of you now. Anything else? You can't really do anything else.
Okay, then yeah, I just stand there looking at it.
Alright, Dusk, your turn.
I walk up to Namen and I use healing hands.
Great.
Uh,
Great, so that's 2. And you automatically stabilize them. What's Circle of Mortality? What's that? Treating the desperate. Okay, so you haven't rolled any dice,
no,
but yeah.
No.
Okay, so cool. So yeah, how do you want to heal Namen? How does it look?
It's like I just place my.
What happened there? Sorry,
Scully.
did I miss something?
What happened?
Scully did this.
Well, you know, he's unconscious.
Why?
No.
You might wake him up a blower, a quick blower.
Yeah.
Just a quick one,
No.
just 3 sucks for free.
Yeah, just
I'm
like
sorry.
a fucking like a
Spare
form
the
of
dying.
fucking like
Suck the dying.
for Nami only I form a fucking mouth out of like necrotic flame that sucks him out.
Healing suck. Regardless, however you want to heal the guy,
Yeah, I just
Hanami,
heal him.
you are now conscious again at 2 hit points.
That.
There we go. Welcome back, mate.
Give me a suck.
Anything else, Dusk?
No.
Right. Dawn, your turn.
Welcome back, Goblin. And where the fuck did the dragon go? I will attack. Again.
I
Yep.
will attack.
Yeah, your quarterstaff's just not. You're not feeling it with the quarterstaff in these tight corridors.
I'm
It's just
sure
it's constantly bouncing against the walls. You can still spend your key or do a
yeah.
regular attack.
I'm gonna. Can I use fist and my key?
Hang on a second. I'm about to find out. Yeah, you can spend 1 key point and make 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. So yeah, spend 1 key point on your character sheet. You can make 2 unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
That one hits.
Do I roll damage first, or do I?
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Yep, and the next one hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
Great. So you can see how monks can, if they spend their key, they can do quite a bit of damage in 1 turn.
Yeah.
If you'd actually hit with your quarterstaff.
Punch.
Great. How do you want to kill it? You've just dropped. I'm just gonna say your quarterstaff's glancing off these walls. You just drop your quarterstaff to the floor,
I throw it up into the air, and then I like
Yeah.
do one of those, and then another one, and then I just catch it.
Yeah, just took
Hell
two
yeah.
jabs, and then the quarterstaff just swings in the air like that. You just do quick jabs to the face of the goal. You can like feel and like hear the jaw breaking beneath your fist, and you just catch your quarterstaff in the air, and the ghoul just falls in a heap to the ground.
Do one of these after.
Just one.
And then you finish it off. Dab on the ghoul head. Okay, that ghoul's dead. Anything else done? Especially just movement.
Not really, no. I still do.
Alright. Marina, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the ghoul down here and use
Yep.
and use inflict wounds.
Okay.
on them.
Roll
Yeah.
me the spell, hopefully this time it hits. It hits! Nice, well done.
So excited.
Finally. Okay, I touch its skull with my bare hands.
Roll damage first, roll damage first. You just need to roll damage. So I know how much HP to take off. I know you're excited.
Okay, where do I find that?
Press the word inflict wounds in the chat box.
Okay. Level, what's... Cast
In the
at what
chat
level?
box. In the chat box. In the chat box.
Press the inflict wounds, right? But it says cast at what level? Level 2?
In the actual chat box.
Oh.
Oh, cast at what level? Yeah, it does. You're right. Cast it at level 1. Level 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, that is a spicy molest. Right, go ahead. Just saying. She just one-shotted that thing. Go ahead. Yeah. How do you kill it? How do you want to kill it with your mighty necrotic fist?
I'm gonna hold it by its head and I'm like force all the energy into its head as it explodes into a firework of like awful energy.
Yeah. So Borg, you're the only one that gets to witness this because this is around the corner. But you just see Marina with like this stone cold gaze on her face just walk up to this ghoul and like, grab its head, and this ghoul's sort of taken aback like by this action, and you can see like this white energy coming out of Marina's hands, and the white energy sort of soaks over this ghoul, and like it has like fucking white beams coming from its eyes and its mouth and shit. It opens its mouth to let out a scream. And then its head just fucking explodes and showers both of you with gore. And that girl's dead. Anything else, Marina?
Okay, I'm gonna give Borg a high five. I turn around. But not really. Anything else? No.
Alright. You could if you want, just Borg hasn't reciprocated.
Hope you
All right,
appreciated my special effect there.
That ghoul is dead. Narman, your turn.
Oh. I don't know where the last school went. I've completely forgotten.
Dragged you off, mate. How are you feeling?
I'm a bit confused. Can I just not do anything? Can I just keep my step?
Yeah,
Fine.
you can hide so that enemies can't find you.
I hide behind dusk. I have a thing. I have a thing. 2 seconds. Which one?
I
is
have
it?
a
Yeah, you can hide behind medium creatures. Yeah.
You have a thing
Yeah,
for
I
ASMR.
use this, and I hide behind dusk, just pulling her leg.
Well, that doesn't matter in this situation because it's only when you're making an initiative check.
Yeah. Okay.
But gnomes can hide behind medium creatures because they're small. They're little tiny little creatures.
So I just hide. That's why I do.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check with advantage, please.
Okay. You're gonna see some good stuff.
Nami's gonna disappear.
Right, 20. So great. Yeah, you are completely concealed behind a woman. Just like, yeah, bitch, can't see me.
I just touch her butt.
Okay, this is the ghoul that ran away. The ghoul is going to turn towards you, VB, and sort of the teal aura that was like showering over its body, it's now gone, it's now dissipated, and it looks at you with the hunger in its eyes. It goes up to you and attempts to bite you.
How?
What's your armor class?
Leather.
14. Your armor class is 14. So it does not hit. You sort of barely dodge out of the way as you see these like great snapping jaws coming towards you. That's the ghoul's turn. Borg, you're up.
Right, well, I don't know. Can I even move all the way down there?
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna say that the way like to the doorway there is 30 feet. Don't worry about that because I size up the maps like hugely.
Right.
Because if I didn't,
well,
you'd all be looking at a tiny bullshit thing.
I
So don't
shall-
worry. Just wait for my ruling about movement. So yeah, you can get to the goal.
So I'll barrel down this corridor and be like,
What, straight through the fucking wall?
sorry. Like this.
Right, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. And then you're barreling down, because you saw it run away down this corridor. Yeah, you see the same room and the same sort of ghoul attacking Vivi.
And give it ye old hernia, nothing sugar-coated.
Yep, that's a hit. Please roll damage. Great. How do you want to kill it? You're Ghoul Slayer tonight.
I'll pretend I'm about to bite it first, and then chop its head off.
Right, okay, yes, it recoils at this bite, and as its guard is down, you just take one queen sling and just lop its head right off, and it falls to the floor with a thud. Good job, guys. That was a very clean combat.
Well, if you, count on the fact that
Please.
Namin just straight up fucking passed out. But
Every time.
other than that, yeah.
It's always me.
Oh shit, I forgot my sword on the freezer.
I'm gonna take.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take this and just run and pee. Sorry.
Okay, the ghouls' bodies are there. I'm just gonna clean them up for convenience, for clarity. But the ghouls' bodies are there now. You've defeated the ghouls.
Awesome. Seems like Borg, you just nailed the last enemy.
Yeah, no, you all hear. Besides Vivi, obviously Vivi saw it. Back up with the rest of the group, you all hear like a fring and like a bung. So you assume that Borg's done some killing.
And we're like, nice Borg!
The
You hear
dragon
that
and
echoing. Yeah.
the big orc thing ran down this alleyway. I think we should follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the monk.
Oh, come on, Goblin.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything too far while we have Wiki and
Yeah.
Yuki away. But yeah, I'm gonna say Kaylee follows as well. And you all come into this like sort of 4x4 room with this desk in the middle, two very high back chairs on either side, and this chandelier, like this bright glistening crystal chandelier, above the table in the middle of the room.
Oh my god, Borg, what did you do? That's crazy.
Well, you know.
Well, I'm glad we have you on the team.
Blush.
Is it? Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna inspect this thing. What's this? So the chandelier?
Those?
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. Oh, they're candlesticks. They're
Oh,
like
no.
big old
Okay.
candlesticks that have like melted away in time, so they don't provide any light.
I wanna
There's
look
just
at the.
torches bolted to the wall as usual.
I wanna look at the table.
What are you looking for? Give me an investigation check.
Thank you for moving me.
Fucking. I'm surprised you know it's a table at this point. It's like, yeah, it's something.
What is
you know?
this?
No, what you do is you pull out your like Inspector Periscope and you look down, right down in the table, and you go, "Yep, that's wood." And you're like, with a big smile on your face.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing here, guys. It's empty.
Nothing except
There's a
wood.
wall here. There is a corridor moving further to the left. So let's say to the west. And there's
Yeah, let's-
also a door there on that side.
Want to check out this door before we keep
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it say anything?
I want to
on the
try to
door?
push it. Can I try to push it?
Yes, you can. As you press your hand against the door, you realise, to your horror, that you can't take your hand away. And your
Oh,
hand is adhered to the door.
guys, I
Before
can't.
you, the door sort of morphs, and it grows this grotesque mouth full of teeth and this long purple tongue that is now wrapped around your arm.
Oh fuck
Can
no!
I
I've seen
pull
enough
her
hentai
away?
to know where this goes. Help!
Can't I like reactively like punch
nope.
it away?
Roll initiative, guys. That's a mimic.
God damn it! Fuck!
my
I
God.
can't open my. I can't open my.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm a rogue, but I'm always the last in the initiative.
No, it's gonna beat me this time.
You said it last. You got a 21. You're gonna be first.
You're gonna
Yeah.
yes.
Hmm.
Great.
And then
What? Oh, so I'm not in the bottom of the list?
No, are we waiting on
I'm
you?
on
Okay.
my screen.
There we go.
Okay.
Nah, just because I needed to order them. That's all.
I'm
Right.
fucking
Okay,
stuck, you guys. Please help
Vivi,
me.
Vivi, you all turn to hear like this shouting from Kaylee as this door sort of grows, this giant, like pulsating mouth full of teeth, and it has this long purple tongue wrapped around Kaylee's arm.
Isn't there any way I can like punch the tongue? Like,
Maybe on your
make it-
turn,
Okay.
but Vivi is the first to react.
Yeah. I rush forward and brush its teeth and try to calm it down.
Sure
What the
thing.
fuck are you doing? Help me!
Roll me a persuasion check.
This insane lizard is gonna get me killed. Please.
Okay, so yeah, you sort of like take a dagger and like try to use it as a toothpick to like floss this horrific monster's teeth, and you get a little bit of like, oh, decayed flesh, ooh, a little bit of hair, but you realise that it is going to be entirely ineffectual. I'll let you make another action on your turn for the sake of that. I'm not going to be that much of a dick.
Very
Okay.
angry.
I see that its teeth is healthy, so teeth issues is not the cause of its mad mood, so I'm gonna decide to cut off the tongue with an attack.
Okay, you're going to attack the tongue. Go ahead, roll attack.
At least you're not getting an infection.
Okay, that's a critical miss. Yeah, you absolutely just completely
Oh, for
with your
fuck's
rapier
sake.
strike against the tongue. You're that bothered by the fact that it didn't calm down that you're just completely out of it. Okay, the mimic. The mimic is going to attack its first natural prey, which is Kaylee.
Mm-mm.
It's going to use its bite against you. That is a hit.
Ow.
Please take 13 piercing and acid damage as the mimic chomps down, and you feel your flesh in your hand begin to dissolve.
Where do I put that in?
In your character sheet.
Yeah, but where? The HP?
Hit points.
Hit
yeah.
points? Okay. 24 minus.
So yeah, you're on 11.
Thank you.
How much HP did you have?
24.
What the fuck?
I had 11. Damn.
How did you have 24? I mean, Namin
That
should
was
have
what they
11.
told me.
Yeah.
I guess
Did
I
she
rolled.
roll?
Yeah, I rolled for it, and then I
She
added it
critted
to
when
what
she
I
rolled.
had. Yeah.
Yeah, the crit
Oh,
when she
yeah.
rolled.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be. Because she has a good constitution.
Still
Yep.
fucking
She
hurts.
had 20. No, wait, never mind.
She had 12, and now she has 24. But yeah, 11 hit points. So it's basically chunked her in half. This mimic.
Please help
But
me.
that's the mimic's turn.
Okay.
Marina, you're up.
I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna inflict wounds on it.
Okay,
Yes, thank you.
go for it. Great, that's a hit. Please roll damage.
Fantastic.
Great. 8 necrotic. Same thing, you have this bright white energy, and you press it against the door, and you can see it sort of leaves burn marks, like smoking burn marks in the shape of your hands. But the door's still grappling Kaylee. Anything else?
I'm gonna
Can I do anything healing towards her? Of my...
No, not that you've used your action.
Okay. Cool. No, I'm gonna step away.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh.
Okay, Borg, your turn.
Is it like sticking out from the door?
Yes, it's like a purple tongue. It's literally the door has just grown this huge, grotesque mouth with these gnashing yellow fangs, and it has this long purple tongue that is literally wrapped around Kaylee's arm, and her arm is inside the mouth.
Okay, well,
Sounds kinky.
well, logically, I wouldn't be able to cut the tongue off then.
No, because you would, but you'd also cut off Kaylee's arm.
Yeah, that's
Please
what I
don't
mean.
cut off my arm. Please
Yeah.
don't cut off my arm. No.
I mean, you
There's
could.
gotta be a better way.
Can I attack the door then?
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's the body of the creature.
I
Yeah.
chop the fucking door down.
All right. Yeah, give me an attack against the door.
Hang on. Okay, I'll just attack the door. Yeah, the door itself, not the tongue.
Thank you.
Great, that's a hit. 7. Great. Yep, you make another mighty slash with your axe against the door handle. Kaylee, the only action you can take in your turn is an athletics check to attempt to wrest your arm free from the mimic.
Well, I'm absolutely fucking freaking out here. Get me out of here!
Hey, you did it! So just barely, you managed to free your arm from the mimic's grasp.
I run
all you can do
and
is
jump
move.
across the table.
Yeah, you can see now your arm. It's like you can see now that you can see your hand. It's like blistering from like the creature's acidic saliva, as he tried to digest you.
Very angry at everyone that we're even here.
Dusk,
And I'm in
your
great
turn.
pain.
I'm sad we're not getting a 127-hour situation here.
Yeah, I rushed to Haley and charge for healing hands. Touch her.
You can't use it again. It's once per long rest.
Oh,
fuck.
never mind.
Fuck, no mind, yeah. Yeah, then
Thought
I
that
just,
counts.
Yeah, I run to the mimic and hit it with my dagger.
All right. That is a hit. Please roll damage. Hey, it's damage, you know.
Yeah.
Yep, you plunge your dagger into the woodwork of the door. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No.
All right, Dawn, you're up.
I will attack it.
All right. That's a hit. Please roll damage. Great stuff. Remember, you can also use a unarmed. Yep. That unfortunately is a miss. Anything else?
I will. No.
All right. Naaman, your turn. The mimic is sort of flailing its purple tongue around, trying to find another victim to wrap around.
I will use the small amount of necromancy that I know and use Toll the Death. It's taking some damage, so it takes it's a 5 on this one. I think it's just, let me just
Damage dice D12. Yeah, so it's the one on the right. Wisdom save. Okay. What's your spell save DC?
let me check.
It doesn't matter. It passed. It rolled a 20. So yeah, you conjure this great bell, this ghostly bell above your head that rings a single dung. But you see that the mimic is unaffected by it.
Damn.
Nice.
I did a try.
Vivi, your turn.
Leave necromancy for the ones who practice in it.
I practice and everything.
I want.
Do you want to try and floss it now?
No.
Dragon don't
I need to just hit it, I think. Or maybe I try and jump inside its mouth and try
No.
and go for its.
I mean, she can do it if she wants to.
Jump
You
into
can do
its
it.
mouth.
You
and
do
try
whatever
and
you
get
want,
my
Yuki.
rapier into its skull.
You do whatever you think is best.
Yeah, I believe I can do it. I'm athletic. I jump into its mouth and stand on its teeth, and I drive
It doesn't
my
have
rapier.
it doesn't have a mouth that big. It's like an opening in the door. It's like an opening in the door. If you want to just
Okay.
attack it, that is a hit.
But I send my whole knife, my rapier into its skull from the inside.
Yeah, you can. Just saying, it's turns next, and that's not going to be pretty. Okay, cool. 7 damage as you sort of shove your arm inside the mimic's mouth and stab upwards. All right, the mimic. The mimic is
But
gonna.
then I jump back in afterward.
Oh, you're gonna disengage with your action. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
of
so you
course.
disengage. All right, cool. Disengage. All right, yeah. So rogues can do that, guys. Rogues can just in and out. Okay, in that case, the mimic is going to use its pseudopod tongue to attack a random nearby target, which is Dusk. After the dagger attack,
Oh shit.
a 19 hits. You take 5 bludgeoning damage as the tongue smashes your arm and wraps around it, and you are now grappled by the mimic.
Oh.
That's all it can do. Marina, your turn.
Dusk, I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame to focus it on the tongue itself.
Yep, go for it. Dex save. It fails miserably. 8 radiant damage, fantastic. So yeah, again, this beam of white hot fire comes from your hands and singes the tongue of the mimic, leaving Dusk's arm unharmed in the process.
Fantastic.
Borg, you're up. Its grapple is only barely holding on now. It's leaking this like green blood from its tongue, and from the door itself, it's like leaking this green caustic fluid. So, as far as a door with a tongue can look hurt, it looks hurt.
Or get him.
I take my loincloth. No.
Mm.
I'm gonna face the door.
Flash it to death.
Duckies, what's the fucking...
Take
Daddy told
5
us to be
bludgeoning
shooting of our dicks.
Especially since they're such good sass and all.
No, I'll just I'll fucking great axe the fucker, not the door. No, the door, not the tongue again.
Great.
Tongue's gone.
Roll. Great, that's a hit. That's a resounding hit. Great. You bring your axe above your head and swipe down at this door, and there is this giant crack as you make this huge indentation and this huge like wide open wound in the door, and it spurts this like green acidic blood all over the floor, and the door falls down in front of you, and it's dead.
Woo!
Hey! Thank you.
Now, was it worth it, or could we just have gone the other way?
You don't
And we
know.
go
Never
through.
touching a door again.
Regardless, the mimic's
Yeah.
dead.
Are you fine? Like, is your arm okay?
I don't know. Am I okay?
Yeah, you're okay. You just have some blistering from the acidic saliva, but you're okay. You're doing fine.
Yeah, my ego is bruised.
Yeah.
But I'm okay.
That's good.
Should we continue down this way where the mimic was?
That's a chest mimic. Think of that, but it's a door. That's what you just found.
But can we see what's behind it?
Don't you fucking awe that. That bitch fucked my arm.
Like,
Literally fucked my arm.
yeah, check this thing I posted in general chat. The Discord.
Right.
Basically that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what it would look like. Yeah, great example. And your arm was in there.
Mhm.
Fuck's sake. I
Yum.
feel
Cutie.
violated. I feel molested.
Apparently our mimics like look like this.
I don't want to have my arm. in that, no.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right. Yeah. There's this turning corridor, and
No.
it opens into another room.
I'm like,
Send you into the room then.
Let's go into the room.
I thought it was going to be a pornographic mimic. Right.
I'm
Okay.
scared now.
You all head into this room, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Cool.
do.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
I'm
let's
hanging
go.
back.
Okay.
Oh my
Before
God.
you stretches a large room. You see on the walls are festooned with these mouldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. There is a wide alcove in the south wall, and it contains this painted black obsidian statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man with long, flowing hair and a voluminous black cloak. Its pale left hand is resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in his right hand, outstretched, he holds a smoky, grey crystal orb.
Fucking vaping edgelord.
That's where the star denotes the statue, in case you were wondering.
We didn't have to kill the
Crystal
mimic.
ball.
We could have gone around.
We could.
Yeah,
have
well,
done.
my
We
arm is
didn't-
fucked, so.
We didn't know it was a mimic.
That's alright.
Can
I mean, we
I
make
wanna
mistakes.
take the orb if it's loose.
I like making mistakes. I hate making mistakes.
I wonder if this is the prince.
So, what did Namin say?
Can I take the orb if it's loose?
You go and reach for the orb, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you reach up there?
Cool.
Can I give
Yeah.
give guidance?
You need a leg up.
It isn't going to require any rolls. Well, not right now anyway.
Can I lift the goblin up?
Yes, you can lift the goblin up if you so please. So you give him a bit of a booster, and it's this like you can see it's this crystal orb, and it's got this like swirling cloud of energy inside it. And you reach toward it, and as you touch it, it sort of shines dimly in your hand. The rest of you, however, that is not the most obvious thing that happens to the room. Rather, from some of the skeletons festooned on the walls in rusty shackles, emerge dark figures.
Damn it.
Oh,
Another encounter, guys!
Here we
Stop
go!
touching
Oh
things!
my
That's
god.
the second time.
Stop
I've done
touching
that.
things!
this is a bad
Fucking
idea.
goblin!
I like touching
Uh,
things.
Nami,
Well,
You gotta
you
stop
know,
touching things.
It's called Dungeons and Dragons, not fucking theaters and dragons. You've got to have some combat now and again, eh?
It's called touch things and dragons.
Molest and
isn't
dragon.
it?
Goblin touches inanimate objects.
Traps and dragons.
Cool.
Oh!
Are these figures chained
Traps
to the
and
wall?
drag queens. That should be an actual RPG.
Ew!
Oh god.
Are these
Uh,
ghosts free or are they chained to the wall still?
No, they are free. They are free. They're these almost pitch black hooded ghostly figures. I believe that's everyone except Kaylee.
Sorry.
You might as well have not rolled. Okay, guys. Yep, that's combat started. Borg, you're up first.
Well, there's many enemies here, so
More
I'm
things
gonna
to smash.
start out by using rage.
Yep, sure thing. So Borg gets real fucking angry and has all those bonuses now.
Mostly at Namin for touching unnecessary shit.
I just wanted it.
And I'll attack this one. I don't know how to ping things on the map, but this one.
You hold the mouse down.
Oh, okay. This one.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll damage. Roll damage. Roll attack. Great. That is a hit.
Oh.
Fantastic. So yeah, you he quite a mighty blow into the spectral form of the ghost that is now materializing along the skeleton. Mick's just like, yep, waiting for my turn. I mean, honestly, she's rolled a 4. It's like, she might as well.
Right? Right? I got time.
Is that your turn, Bog?
Yeah, I'll end it there.
Cool. The shadow in the top right goes first. It floats
that
towards the nearest, because that's just the way I rolled them. The nearest sentient creature, which is you, Dawn. and it is going to attempt to reach out to you with its ghostly, misty, grey-black hand.
Shake its hand.
However, it does
Can we
miss.
stop with the hands?
Fine, it's penis. What do you want from me? Unfortunately, however, it goes towards you, but you end up managing to sidestep out of the way of the attack. Dawn, your turn.
I attack this one.
Go for it. That is a miss.
I'll fist it.
Fist it. That is a hit. Definite hit. Roll damage.
You're just like.
Yep. As you box with this ghost, you see that while it looks spectral and incorporeal, your attacks do sort of land true. And you see like a reverberation, like a rock skating across a lake when you hit it.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, I want to like get in between.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Yep. You put your quarterstaff up to defend. The shadow next to Borg is next. It's going to retaliate against Borg with an attack of its own.
What a noob.
That also misses. It lunges forward, but it can't connect a solid hit. It then slowly sort of has a mist that descends along its entire bodily form, and it attempts to slink past Borg and Dusk. Both of you get opportunity attacks against it as it moves between you. So both of you roll an attack. The mace is a miss, but hernia hits. Roll damage, please. Okay, cool. So as it attempts to like mistily float away between you, hernia hits, strikes true, and you manage to strike it down before it moves any further. So that's
pathetic.
Did it die?
Naaman. Yes, it did die. Naaman, your turn.
I step out from the shadows of my big man Dawn and cast Firebolt.
Okay. Directed at which?
This one.
It's a ranged spell attack, but you didn't roll an attack for some reason. It just rolled damage.
Six. Oh.
Yeah, but it's a ranged spell attack. You've got to attack like everyone else does. It's because you put the spell card on rather than the attack.
You want me to put the spell card on?
Tell you what. No. You've done the opposite. Roll me a d20. What's your intellect bonus?
My intellect is 3.
3. Go to the dice roller. Roll me 1d20 plus 3. Because you need to roll to actually hit with a firebolt.
Oh.
That hits. Great, so that's 6 fire damage. And you let loose this small gout of flame, this small ball of flame that hits against this ghost and sort of like lights it up. It's very clearly sort of damaged. It's what remains of its spectral robes are singed, but it's still standing. Anything else?
No.
Cool. Dusk, you're up.
I run to this one and swing my mace at it.
All right. Great, that's a hit. Fantastic. Yep, your mace strikes true again. You notice that the seemingly incorporeal form of these undead, it takes sort of a more sort of gelatinous feel when you hit it, and it sort of bounces against your weapon. Make me a religion check with advantage, please. Okay, yeah. In your studies as an acolyte of Kellenbar, you can't recall such undead, so you don't sort of like get an idea of what you're facing here. Vivi, your turn.
Okay. Can I go behind this one while it's fighting Hinami? This one here.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can go behind it. That means you also get sneak attack. Yes, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. How do I do that again?
So roll your dagger.
Rapier?
Rapier, yeah. You roll your weapon.
Yeah.
That hits. So that now roll damage and press sneak attack on your character sheet. Because your attack has to hit in order for sneak attack to hit. Great. Fantastic, that's 9 damage. So yeah, you drive your rapier straight through the chest of the spectre as it's preoccupied with Dawn and Narmin, and it let loose a as like the undead energy seeps out and it falls into a sort of black oozing puddle on the floor.
Then I run to
shadow's
the side
dispatched.
and push it into the other two, and then I run into the group with the others.
Okay, alright. Wait, you push it into Dawn and Narmin?
No, I push it like here.
Okay,
into
well,
the-
it's a puddle, so it's just on the floor and it's just jellying around. Okay, Marina, your turn.
I'm gonna hop over here and use a thunderclap.
Okay, great. You won't catch any allies in your area, so that's good.
Awesome. Level 1. I'm just gonna write that in. Okay. Can I use it like this?
Thunderclap's a cantrip. Yep, it is. Constitution save for each of them, or they take 1d6 thunder damage. Okay, cool.
Oh god, it can be heard 100 feet away.
Yeah, so they both fail.
Yeah!
So Marina strides forward, does this little ritual, and this like booming, like sort of wall of sound emanates from her, and it strikes both of the two shadows next to her. But it also lets loose this colossal sound that echoes through the entire dungeon complex, just boom, 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 like multiple times all through these corridors. Roll me 1d6, please, for the damage
Okay.
on the dice roller.
What's the code for that? D6, right?
Yep. And in case anyone is sort
Like
of
this?
No slash roll.
slash roll
Oh,
1d6.
right.
You could just press the thing though, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't do it with a spell card like that.
Oh.
Okay, so it does 1 damage to each of them. That's fine.
Oh no!
Hey, well, you know, you can't win them all. So yeah, one does 1 damage. If you think about it, you've done 2 damage because you hit 2 enemies.
Yeah.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I can't move now, I suppose. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna stand here.
Okay. The shadow in the top left is going to immediately react to you assailing it, and it's going to float over and attempt to grab you with its spectral hand.
Fuck.
That also
No!
misses. Jesus, these shadows are shit. That one crit failed. So yeah, it just absolutely it like goes for you and like literally just 5 feet away, and you're like, whoa, like that. It goes
Ghost-
nowhere near you.
Ghost hands,
That's its- yeah.
literally.
That's its turn. The shadow above Dusk is going to retaliate against Dusk for the mace strike and attempt to grab you with its ghostly hand. That also misses. I'm not even going to... They're incorporeal. They find it hard to interact with the natural world. This other one is going to float down towards Borg and attempt to grab Borg. And that one does hit. Okay, so yeah, it grasps your arm, Borg, and there's like this sort of it digs its spectral nails into your flesh, and you can see there's like this like blue energy that's sort of emanating from it. Take 9 necrotic damage. In addition, your strength score is reduced by 1.
Can I actually change that there then?
Yep. So it goes from a 16 to a 15.
Is that
Okay.
permanent?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Okay.
How much did you say? 8 necrotic damage?
9 necrotic damage. That's that Shadow's turn. Kaylee, you're up.
Alright, I wanna try my the one that we haven't put in yet.
The Hail of Arrows.
Yes. I wanna go into the middle of this room and try to hail of arrows the shit out of them.
Thorns.
I think Hail of Arrows sounds cooler, but yeah, it's Thorns.
It does, yeah.
do it.
Did I
Okay,
say
cool.
it wrong?
No, I said it wrong. Okay, so which one are you focusing your attack on? Which shadow?
The one closest to me right now.
Yep.
This guy.
That'll do there.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah.
So I'm gonna say a 5 feet radius is this shadow, the other shadow nearby,
Isn't it
Dusk
10?
and Borg. No, it's
Is
a
that
5 foot
10?
radius.
Oh,
It's a 5
okay.
feet radius, yeah. So make a normal attack for me.
How do I do that?
A normal attack, a bow attack. Attack it with your bow.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Am I-
reading what Borg was doing.
Were we both doing it?
No.
Oh,
Cool.
sorry.
So you hit. Great. Okay, so before you roll damage, I
sorry.
need... It's fine, don't worry about it. I need Dusk and Borg to make me dexterity saving throws. That's a fail, that's a fail. And Borg, dexterity save, please.
Wait, friendly fire is a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said it earlier.
I said it earlier. Okay, cool. So roll me 1d10, please.
Right. Like so?
Okay, so you aren't outright killing your party here. Okay, cool. So you let loose this arrow, and you can see this arrow sort of splits into several other spectral arrows, at anyone within a 5 feet radius. The initial arrow hits the shadow and takes a total of 13 damage, so this shadow right in front of you dies instantly, just explodes in a puff of black smoke. This shadow also takes damage from the Rain of Arrows spell. Dusk and Borg, you also take 2 damage each.
I'm sorry. I'm still shook by the whole door.
Actually, hang on.
molesting.
Borg might have succeeded, so he only takes 1 damage. Yeah, Borg, you only take 1 damage. You only take 1.
Does armor class matter?
Sorry?
Does armor class matter?
No, it's a dex save.
Oh,
Yeah, you take 2 damage, Dusk.
yeah, sure.
Okay, but that shadow is dispatched. Okay, back to Borg. So we have
We got
1
left.
shadow fighting with Marina and 1 shadow fighting with Dusk down here.
By the way, can I only do this once per session?
You can do it however many spell slots you have, so twice.
Oh, okay.
You can either cast that, or you can cast your other spell, but
Oh, okay,
you have
okay.
2 spells a day.
Okay.
I'll run up here and attack this
Okay.
one
Alright, go for it.
with Hernia.
That's a hit. Fantastic. You bring Hernia to bear upon the shadow, and with a mighty swing, it lets out another ghastly scream and falls as a black puddle to the floor. That one's dead. Cool. That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Dawn, you're up. Last shadow remaining.
Yeah, I rush over here and attack this one.
Yep, go for it. It's already damaged.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Okay, you bring your bow staff to bear, and with 1 quick, dexterous strike, you strike it down, and like all the others, it collapses to a black puddle of ooze on the floor. Fantastic. There are now black puddles of sort of spectral goo lining the tiled floor, but you have dispatched each of the shadows.
Do I get to keep my orb that I picked up?
Oh, there's something else that has to happen now.
Oh.
Before that happens, I just look over at Kaylee and just like go, thanks, I guess.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I very disoriented from the arm thing that just happened. I'll try to keep the friendly fire to a minimum. I'm sorry.
So Narman, you notice the orb is in fact part of the statue. It's fused to the obsidian of the statue, so you can't remove it. However, as each of you sort of gather yourselves and recover from the previous fight, each of you notice a thick fog begins to cover the concrete paved tiles of the floor. A fog all too similar to the fog native to Barovia outside. It's thick and it goes up to roughly your knees. each of you then notice
So
the statue.
Norman's neck.
Yeah,
then.
quick, up to their knees or my knees?
Your neck. Everyone else's knees, more or less.
Can I like run over here and pick him up?
Yeah, can we pick him up?
Yeah, pick him up like a baby. Go for it. You also notice each of you, as you turn towards the statue, the obsidian statue of the gaunt, pale-faced man with long hair and a black cloak. You notice that his eyes shine a light with this grey light sort of festooning from inside the head cavity. Each of you can hear the music, right?
Yeah.
No, I hear ambience.
But you can hear sound.
I can hear sound, yeah.
Cool. Each of you all of a sudden hear a booming voice emanate from the statue itself.
My honored guests, forgive me, for I have forgotten my manners and not formally introduced myself. I am Count Strahd von Zarvich, and this land is my domain. I trust you may have heard my name already. You were brought here by a calling far more powerful than any feeble mortal lord could ever muster. The mists have seen fit to deposit you here and imprison you as they imprison me. For now, we may be allies, yes? I must admit, your ambling through my land has already made for adequate entertainment. One thing you must note. Stay away from Irina Kolyana. She carries the soul of my beloved. She is mine. I will watch your future journeys through my lands with great interest.
As the statue ends its speech, the eyes flicker down to a dim black, and the fog dissipates from your feet once again.
Damn, and I don't even get to
I
get my
am
orb.
thoroughly confused and creeped out. Okay.
But I didn't even get my orb, man. It wasn't even worth it.
Can I
Irina?
touch the statue?
Can we stop touching things?
Don't
Can we
touch
stop
it.
touching things?
Vivi touches
Please
the
stop.
statue once again. However, there is no obvious effect.
Oh, thank God. Jesus. Come on.
Next time you do that, I'm going to actively try to stop you.
Thank you, Borg.
Maybe,
That's really
maybe
nice.
next time I should maybe investigate and have a little look before I touch.
Same. I'm not
Yeah.
touching anything anymore.
Basically,
You
I
can touch
think-
me any day. Anyway,
Let's go to the stairs. Let's go to the stairs and go deeper.
That's what she said.
we can
think we
also. There was another room we didn't investigate behind the mimic, and that.
Each of you, as you walk past, everyone make me a perception check, please.
Woke as fuck.
Marina and BB. Yep.
Honest.
So everyone else walks by. Dawn and Borg, with a keen eye, you notice that there is, in fact, another imprint of what would be a secret door in this wall.
Wait up, guys. I see something here.
What?
What's
What
up?
do you see?
It's it looks like it's a door.
A door.
Do we really want? Fuck.
Is it
okay.
over by the orb? Should I go to the orb again?
No, Goblin, come back here. And I
Okay.
fucking grab him and pull him
Dwarf,
out.
please.
I'm like so many different races now. Damn.
All
You've always
terms of
been a goblin.
endearment.
I need to draw the
I've always
orb.
been a goblin.
Race fluid.
I'll try and touch this thing.
Yep.
Thank you.
Did it? Oh, we're touching things again.
Do you touch it and attempt to push it?
Yeah.
Cool. You begin to push it, and it sort of slides away easily against the force of your push, and leads to a staircase with a ladder, a solitary ladder, heading up.
Oh. I think we should head up first before we venture further down.
We've already been up though. There's nothing there.
That
don't
might
know
be
why-
our exit.
Might be a different part of the house that we haven't
Yeah.
seen.
I think
I
we
think
should
we
go
should-
up. We can
yeah.
always go back
Hey.
down, can't we?
This
Yeah,
might, this
I
might be our
suppose.
exit though.
Well,
Well,
it's
that's
good to
fine
know.
first.
It's good to know where it leads in that case.
Yeah, but what if we
Maybe
can't get back
it's
in?
like a way out. Maybe we'll need a way
If we
out.
can't get
We
back
never
in,
know.
then well, maybe we can go out.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
No more orbs to touch. It can
No.
only be a plus win-win.
Somebody go after it. Fuck, we have to go after a dwarf.
Goblin.
there's necromancy happening down here. We have to stop it.
We should. I still think we should check out what's up here.
Just peek your head up. Just see what's up there.
All right.
Let's just do it. It's gonna be fine.
I follow because the majority.
Dawn,
Thinks it's a
you
good thing.
poke your head up. Everyone can see that, right?
Yeah, something's
You can see
happening.
that it
Okay,
should all
yeah.
come to that.
Oh.
Back up
Dawn
here.
pokes his head up and he sees that you are a trapdoor releases itself, and you can see that you are in a lavish dining area with a large fireplace. You presume that you are back on the ground floor of the house.
Wait, does this kind of look like the dining area that we visited in the first session?
You never actually went into this room.
So we have not been. This is not the dining area that we were in when we
We're
went
never
to
in
his
a dining
castle.
area.
It's in the first floor in the first session. Yes,
Okay, so we're.
it's just it's just a room that you hadn't been in there. That's all.
Okay.
Do you do anything in the room, Dawn?
The
The way I'm ruling it, Dawn's the only one that's actually gone up trapdoor.
I will inspect the table, see if there's anything on it.
Yep. You see that there is food sort of mouldering and rotten, sort of fine cuisine, like a large turkey in the middle of the table, and there's puddings and cakes and vegetables all strewn out. They're all rotting, stood still, cold and mouldering.
I will call down and tell everybody that it's nothing special up here. It's just a dining room.
All right.
Can dragons eat molded food?
I mean, anyone can eat mouldy food.
Just a question. What is this like? This to the right? Is that like?
It's a large, like, sort of bookshelf against the wall.
Curtains?
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
It's a large bookshelf against the wall.
Well, I wanna
You head back
inspect
down the trapdoor.
No, I inspect the bookshelf first.
Investigation check, please. Yep. You inspect the bookshelf. It appears to be various more sort of mainstream than you'd find in the library area. Books on mythology, geography, nobility of the Forgotten Realms, stuff like that. The kind of thing that a well-to-do nobleman would have, like, placed upon a bookshelf in a public dining area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I head back down.
All right. Back down.
What did you see? What's up there?
It's just a dining room. Nothing special as far as I could tell, and didn't seem like it lead anywhere.
Yeah, let's go down.
All right. Well, then let's just.
Yeah, let's see. We could also. There was also something in that room with the mimic that we didn't check out. If you want to, before we head down anywhere.
I step over the bones like they do in the Monty Python silly walks.
Right. Okay.
Silly walks.
So where we going?
I agree with the goblin. I wanna check out.
As you
Down here.
go down this corridor, you see a T-junction. One leading down to a corridor from presumably where you came, another with stairs leading down.
I go down here.
I follow the goblin.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chances are we're gonna meet in the end anyways, because all of these ways are leading to like same places.
Do you enter the room that's in front of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will go front of Namin because I'm scared that he is gonna act.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
So the room in front of you contains a large wood-framed bed. The feather mattress upon it is rotten. The wardrobe contains several old robes that are sort of hanging out. There is an open crate containing torches and candles inside. You also see, sort of planked here and here on the walls, there are two portraits once again. Portraits depicting the dire-looking old noble Gustav Thurston, and his wife on the other side, Elizabeth Thurston.
Should we grab a torch?
sure.
Yeah.
I'll grab a torch.
Can we light the gnome's hat?
Well, we can,
but I don't want to do it again. It's so bright in my little eyes.
I'll grab a torch.
You enter the room, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll grab a torch and investigate the
Dawn, Dusk, and Narin, roll me perception checks. Dusk, you notice this, the other two don't. You notice that there is a fetid stench beginning to materialise in the air, and you can see on the canvases of the two paintings something pushing from the other side, as if to get out.
Guys, we should head out. We should head out here now.
What's
Why?
up? What?
Spectres coming from these
Two.
paintings.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
let's go out. Let's head out.
Out.
Let's fucking
Run.
run. Let's run. Run for it. Run to the other guys. Let's don't split up again.
Alright, okay.
I'm so scared.
I could have just sprung that encounter on you to begin with, but I wanted to show you why maybe you shouldn't split up, otherwise you're going to get fucking wrecked by monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you all begin to reconvene at the T section of this corridor.
I just have pee dripping down my leg.
For a moment, I was unsure if it was IRL or in game.
The gnome is leaking.
It's a game. I'm gonna pee in my. I would have just gone.
Oh god, it's running down the stairs.
Should we head up?
It's a lot of piss for such a small dwarf.
Should we
Should
head
we-
north before we go down the stairs?
I think we should, yeah.
What do you?
Sure.
What did everyone else say? Because I'm afraid. I don't want to go.
No, but
first.
sure, let's go for it.
Cool.
Left or
Who
right?
is? Sorry, what's your marching order? Who's going first? Who's leading?
Since Namin and I was the first to say, I guess I'm going first because I don't want Namin to go first. He's hurt.
I'm also.
I'm right
Okay,
behind
cool.
them, but I'm
yeah,
behind
Dawn.
them.
Sorry, you're moving. You're presuming that things are safe around here. Everyone, roll me a perception check. Who's going down this corridor, please?
Whoops.
I'm going down. Or maybe not.
Cool. You all don't notice a very, very, very suspicious thing about this dusty floored corridor. There are no footprints. You all head forward, Dawn in the lead, and you watch as the floor completely gives way underneath him. Dawn, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throws are
Yes.
the ones like.
Dexterity
right.
saving throw, yes.
above the skills.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic. You narrowly avoid, as you sort of use your fast monk reactions, this yawning pit that opens in the floor. The floorboard, the sort of leaky dirt floor in front of you has given way, and beneath you, you see a 5-foot square of spikes beneath a pit. This was a trap laid intentionally.
Close.
That was.
Just saying that would have one shot you if you didn't make that dex save. I would have one-shot you. It was 24 piercing damage in total.
Oh, okay, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, let's head down.
Yeah, let's
We
just
fall
go-
back.
Let's.
Just so you know, you guys can go over that pit. You can go over it.
Can we?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we can jump.
It's not.
Haven't
It's
we
not.
taken
It's not
enough?
insurmountable by any means. Also, like, I'm gonna metagame a little bit and point this out. You guys can go round.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right.
Sorry, but it feels like, really? You don't notice?
But down is shorter.
It is. And time is of the essence.
I
Do you guys still want to check this out, or should we? What do we do?
We could.
kind of want to explore the entire floor first.
Right.
I mean, I have a feeling the monster, if anywhere, is gonna be down there. So, let's just scavenge.
I'm gonna go all the way around because I'm a little gnome.
But I feel like
Fuck! I follow the
same.
dwarf.
I feel like
I
ever
feel
since we
responsible for him.
ever
For the
since
sake
we
of clarity, I'm just gonna put a big black square. That's where the trap is.
Okay.
All right. Yep. The
Can I
corridor
just-
sort of goes in
if
front
I
of you.
jump over, do I have to
I-
roll?
Yes, you'd roll either in athletics or in acrobatics.
I'll just.
I want to jump over because I'm feeling confident.
No.
Yeah, Borg is Borg. Yep. Roll me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Oh,
Uh,
go on, Borg. I'm just gonna cheer you on.
oh.
You're lucky.
Or-
It was a DC 5. It was a very, very easy jump. Borg leaps over this spiked pit and just barely manages to keep her balance as she sort of wobbles on the other side.
And then stands up straight and brushes off her shoulders and said, "That was easy. Why didn't you guys jump over?"
Shut up, Borg.
No, you.
I try the same because you made it look easy.
Yep. Athletics or acrobatics? For you, I'm thinking more acrobatics. Great, yep. So all of you, after Borg's sort of brute force attempt at jumping over the pit, you see Vivi sort of gracefully kick off the wall to her left and sort of do a little somersault in the air and land gracefully as a ballerina on the other side.
Fucking sick.
Wow, good job. Nice.
Hey, why did you say that to me? Fucking.
Because you rolled a 6 and she rolled a 21.
I'm saying that in character.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do a somersault. Just
Yeah,
saying.
You barely.
I don't have to
You
do something.
barely made it.
You could have.
What are you
died.
talking about?
I mean, it's
Don't be
impressive.
ridiculous.
That
You don't
made
know
it.
about
In
this.
your defense,
Good
I
on
do
you
have
for
a big
making it.
tail to keep the balance.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
but I have something else
Well,
that's
She
big.
has a big dick though to keep her balance. Her tail is just in the front.
Please, the rest of you wouldn't have necessarily have even seen Borg's dick yet. It's only Kaylee and Nan that have seen
Maybe.
the curve.
That
Maybe
dick.
you have. Maybe you did when I leapt over here.
Yeah, maybe, and it just flung out in the breeze. Like a tentacle. Okay, you guys can head forth if you want.
Can I,
Can
can
my
I do a
dick do
quick
a
break
dexterity
for
throw?
like 1 minute?
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Everyone take
Yeah,
like
I
a
need
5-minute break.
Okay, thank you.
Get a drink, go to the
Yeah.
toilet, and then we can
Thank
finish up
you.
this
Okay, awesome.
dungeon.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I need to.
Bless you.
Thanks.
If you see in general chat, I made the orb of touch me. I should
That's
draw
the orb
the
of touch
door of touch me. Just everything.
I appreciate that I specifically said one thing you must note, and Wick is the one that actually writes it down.
Yeah.
Arena Koliana. Let's put it in notes so it looks like I did it.
Oh my god, he is the land is getting on the nerves.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point.
It's fine. I have a little friend here.
Hey, that's your fire.
Where is my fireball?
Yeah.
That's Sacred Flame. It's in the form of like a
Yeah.
hedgehog.
He
Yeah.
is the Asian. He is the man. He is the Asian. He is the man.
What light bulb is that?
It's a little IKEA
I'll
thing.
pause the chanting for now.
It's a hedgehog from IKEA.
Yeah.
Now just imagine your sacred flame taking the form of a headshot.
Oh, that'd be so cool! It just like runs at
Yeah.
the enemies like
Just
exploding like a bomb.
Yes.
That's
That would-
all morbid. Fucking Al Qaeda hedgehog.
It's supersonic.
Electronic.
Supersonic. Get ready for takeoff. For the internet age.
Alright.
And he's like, ready for off blast.
Yeah.
I've
Oh
drawn
my God.
the door, the mimic door of Touch Me.
Fly away in my space
I
rocket.
just need to take a picture and send it. Alright, here it is.
You don't have put money in my pocket.
There you go.
I don't open door, I just lock it.
The door of Touch Me. Look how cute it is.
Oh, it wants a touch.
It wants to.
So I've fulfilled one of your player wishes, Hinami.
Yeah.
You fought a mimic.
Yeah. I wish.
You didn't see it coming, which is the whole point of mimics.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas, do you want to do a cosplay of those two people for
Sure.
Halloween? Great.
Of those two people.
I'm gonna show you them. Hold on.
He's like, I have more powerful than Dark Vader. Something like that. It's really good.
Oh my god, dude, that was the song. That's the
Yes.
hello baby, wake up from your sleep.
Yeah, wake up from your asleep.
This
Yeah, arrived in the
Mommy in
future.
my pocket. Doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, I was singing that just now. Didn't you hear that?
No, I was peeing.
Wow.
Wow.
just like the gnome, but yes, be great. That would actually make a great cosplay, especially the guy. He's recognizable.
Hello baby, wake up from your sleep.
Supersonic, electronic.
Imagine having Scully shave his beard only to have a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, do like a what's his face? The guy that cheated on his wife? Twitch? Doctor Disrespect?
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Oh, my blue jeans are tight, so let my love rocket climb. Oh, this is...
Climb onto my rocket.
Oh my
Something
god.
about a door, I just locked it.
Why would anyone?
Prepare for down count.
Why would anyone take a bath in milk?
They used to believe that it was great for your skin.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Is it
But-
great for your?
It's also a kink, by the way. So.
Come on, guys. Everybody knows that bathing in blood of virgins is good for you.
Yes.
That really comes
Battery.
to the pause.
Bathing in milk is a kink.
I think so. Yeah.
Everything's a
this-
king. Give you like everything's
If you're
a king.
brave
Just
enough.
search at it. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's kind of part of like it's the lighter side of like the whole messy thing. But yeah.
Well, I imagine
yeah,
it can
also
get
like
pretty
on-
fucking.
On the Lilyhammer, one of the
Stop.
girls' boyfriend in Lilyhammer had a milk kink.
Yeah.
There you go then.
There's one scene where he's like bathing in a tub full of milk.
That's got to be expensive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
love
That's
having
gotta be
milk in my
expensive.
pussy.
Does it make a difference if it's skimmed or whole milk? You reckon?
Has to be whole.
milk.
Has
Yeah.
to be whole. Come on.
Yeah.
Like it's cream. That's where it's at.
What about like chocolate milk?
Like strawberry milkshake, just like.
Oh my god, that sounds nice.
All right, everyone back.
Why would you
Cool.
want to bathe in milk?
Because it
I'll
gets
bathe
you off.
in
Gets you
your
boner.
milk.
I wanna bathe in cum.
Wow.
Sorry,
Lots of people have that fetish, you know.
That's
I
more.
was taken away by
Honestly.
this video.
Sunny, just,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just saying, we have it on video now. So, congrats.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's immortalized forever now.
Yeah.
I was just someone linked a video on another Discord, and
I was bad for this.
it's like a girl taking about like a 2-foot dildo up her ass.
See,
Okay,
like, this
no,
is
but for science though, before we start for science, just like how many dudes and how many man hours would it take to fill a tub with cum?
if you're using like
Probably,
regular
like,
milk jugs, like
a
an hour or two,
100.
Cum,
an hour or
not
two,
milk.
for sure. Come, oh man, you're talking.
Right? Yeah, because
Probably
like every unit of ejaculate is like a spoonful, ish.
Yeah.
It's
Probably
gonna.
like 5 milliliter, and a bathtub
like-
probably has like 2,000.
I'm gonna say it will take either the efforts of thousands of men at once, or one man for thousands of days, like gears.
Yes.
It will be a
And
multi-gear
then
project.
it'll all be like
No.
crusty and shit.
One
The thing is,
person
like-
wouldn't be able to do it because it's mostly water and
We
it
can
would
continue,
evaporate.
potentially, but we
Guys,
are
you
talking
can
about bathing in cum.
We don't have to get elaborate with this. Right
Okay,
now.
so a spoonful is 5 milliliters. Let's see, 5 milliliters.
Can we just continue instead of talking about bathing in cum and how long it would take to fill up a bathtub with?
Oh, everyone's
At this
back.
point,
Okay.
the scientific curiosity is taking hold.
Oh, we should make Mythbusters do this.
Should we? Should we? I don't think we should.
So tell me you don't want to see Adam bathing in it.
Hang on, I'm doing it with science. Okay, cool. So 5 milliliters. 5 milliliters. The average bathtub is roughly 30 gallons. 30 gallons correlates to
What is
100.
gallons to liters?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Correlates to about 136,000 milliliters. So 68,000. No, more like at least 10,000 men at once.
Oh my god.
Or one man over 10,000 days, which is longer than the natural human lifespan. Well, it isn't, but like. Anyway, can we get back to the D&D game?
Yes, please.
Anyway, right, okay, we're back. We're back in the dark corridor. The darkness sort of opens up the hint of a room shortly in front of you.
Is anyone
Let's-
gonna go first? Because I'm not. 'cause
I'll go
touch-
first.
I'll touch anything I see.
Oh, thank god.
Orc,
Okay, so as you go through the door frame and move forward, you see this large hall stretch out in front of you with a well in the middle. You also see there are these little doors heading out.
I've seen Lord of the Rings. Don't touch the well.
Can
Don't
I touch
it.
the well?
No.
I'm gonna look down the well.
I think we need to jump into the well.
We
Oh,
do
God.
not. No.
And
You haven't seen Harry
shimmy
Potter?
on down.
Haven't
In
you
Harry
seen
Potter.
Lord of the Rings?
I don't
I
think
am
anyone.
You look down the
Uh,
well. You look down the well. Give me a perception check, please, Don. Cool. You see the well shaft descends roughly 30 feet, and at the bottom there is a water-filled cistern that you can see sparkling from what little light you have available. It seems to be a regular well from what you can see.
I'm not gonna
Um,
touch the well. I'm scared now.
You also see as you go into the middle of the room, you touch the well. What part of the well do you touch?
I didn't touch any.
Very important. Yeah, Narman did.
No, I didn't.
What part of the well did you touch?
I didn't touch it. I said I didn't. I wasn't gonna touch it.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, you don't touch it. Cool.
Yeah,
You
better
also
not.
notice that there are these doorways, and there are 5 distinct doorways leading into these little side rooms with beds in each of them.
How does the well smell?
Stanky, like dirty, stagnant water.
Like the breath of someone?
Maybe, yeah, sure. Like someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in like 3 months. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a mimic.
Yeah. What?
Hey! Smart lizard.
It's not a mimic. It's just a well. I don't think it.
Oh right, yeah. I thought you said anemic, and I'm like, huh? It stinks real bad. It stinks real fucking bad, yeah.
I want to see what's up ahead of me.
Yep, there's a staircase going up. Leading into a corner.
I want to try out this bed.
You jump on the bed?
Yeah.
You watch in horror as teeth emerge from the mattress. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
Each bed is a plain, slightly stinky straw mattress. There is also a wooden chest in each of the rooms.
What kind is?
I want to open one.
No, sure thing. Gives me you have thieves' tools, so you can open these locked chests. Give me a sleight of hand check, please. Cool. You manage to steadily jimmy the lock open with your thieves' tools. You open the lock and uncover the lid. Inside, you see a small, what appears to be a small leather pouch bound with string.
Bound with what is inside of it?
It's closed up, like a pouch that's been closed up with string.
Oh, I take it.
Cool. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Yep. You can see inside, you count 11 gold pieces and 60 silver peaches. Pieces? Silver peaches. Whoa, so many peaches! You also notice that the leatherwork in this bag, it's not familiar to any sort of animal skin that you're used to. It's hastily sort of patched together.
Fuck, it's human, isn't it?
And the leather is sort of thin and spongy to the touch.
Oh, Hinami saw me take the gold.
Yeah,
yes.
I tell you, you didn't see anything. If you tell the others, I kill you.
What?
Fucking into me. What's your god?
Vivi, roll me. Vivi, roll me intimidation. Namin, roll me insight. And whoever rolls highest wins this battle of the social skills. Okay, so yeah, Vivi's made a clear step. She seems to mean what she says. Take that information as you will.
Okay, well, can we maybe split it without saying anything, or are you just gonna keep it all to yourself?
I can unlock the other chest for you.
That seems like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Nothing to see in here, everyone. There's nothing in here.
You don't know about. No one else knows about this in character. Okay, you get another sleight of hand, please, to jimmy the lock open. Unfortunately, you fail to get this chest open, and the lock mechanism is just beyond you for now on this particular chest.
Too bad, Hinami.
Damn. Well, there might be more.
There are 3 other rooms.
While they're doing their thing, I go in here and notice that there's an open chest.
Yeah,
right.
There's an open chest. Same thing again, sleight of hand checks for each of them. You open that one up, you manage to jimmy the lock, open it. In this chest, there is a small black leather eye patch sewn into the eye patch. Yep, sewn into the eye patch. There is a small red jewel that sparkles. What little lights of it?
You cut out a little bit, so it sounded like you said iPad.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I was like,
I figured.
Yeah.
Which timeline is this?
Holy shit, guys! I can watch Family Guy on Hulu on this. Yeah, an eye patch with a small carnelian sewn into it.
Can I have the eye patch, Weeby?
I give you the gold and I take the eye patch because I'm a rogue and it would suit me really cool.
Do you put the eye patch on?
Yeah.
I'm so confused by this character.
Yeah, Vivi's put this eye patch on. So everyone just like Vivi's just come out of this room with a new eye patch with like a ruby in it.
How many pieces of gold?
Looking sharp.
11.
11. And then how many was it?
60 silver.
60. Damn.
Yes.
Alright.
Anyone else can do anything while they're busy looting the whole complex.
I'm gonna go in here and ask them what they're doing, and I saw an open chest in the room, guys, and I saw you guys come out of it.
What's behind me here?
Vivi is already.
I can see that Vivi Yeah.
I never even mind.
Karma, I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing.
No, it's
what I have
alright,
right
don't worry about
behind
it.
me Here.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it. You didn't trigger that encounter, so they're inert.
Okay.
So you aren't going to be fighting centipedes today.
Alright.
VV, do you want to get that chest open? It's the same thing.
I'm gonna follow them this time.
Alright.
Oh, hey, Dom.
Namin, do you try and stop? Just go for it. Roleplay it.
Oh,
No, I'm
I
just
noticed
standing
that you are
behind.
standing behind us.
Oh, hey,
Then
hey,
I
Dom.
go like, there is nothing here. We're doing nothing.
Yeah, but I see that you have a new eye patch on you, and I kind of want to know where you got it from.
I'm not gonna tell you. I found it on the ground here.
All right then. But I see that there's a chest in there. Maybe we can try.
I don't know who opened it.
VV, deception, Dawn, insight, please.
Okay.
I do slash dance. No.
Insight.
Insight, yes. Yeah, she's fucking lying. You can tell straight away. Yeah, she's fucking lying.
Yeah, no, I can clearly see the chest behind you, and I've seen that you guys have opened other chests before.
VV, you know that Dawn's onto you.
Okay. Then I don't open up this chest.
Well, then I will go and try and open it. Actually, I'll kick it first to see if there's anything suspicious.
You kick it, it just rumbles about like a normal test. However, you are unable to open it. You don't have any thieves' tools with you.
Okay.
Oh, you need my
You need
help
thieves'
now.
tools to jimmy the lock.
Can I set it on fire and burn it down?
I suppose, yeah, go for it. I mean, yeah, you want to cast a firebolt on it or something?
No, I don't want to anymore.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
I'm gonna need some help here. Vivi, can you pick the lock, please?
Yes.
Thanks.
I'll try at least.
Unable to jimmy this particular lock, unfortunately.
Over. Hey everyone, should we head up these stairs or go back down the stairs further in?
There's
Big
one more
champagne
chest here.
seems-
You want me to try that one too?
Yeah.
At this point, I'm pretty sure everyone's sort of cotton onto the fact that half the party are just going into each individual bedroom and coming out with eye patches and shit. Okay, that one opens. You open it, and rested inside is a gleaming, silver-etched short sword.
Is that a rogue sword?
The sword of Gryffindor.
Yes, rogues can use it. Rogues can use it.
I throw away my rapier and put it in my sheath.
Cool. Alright.
Alright, let's head back out to the main.
So, your weapon has gone from 1d8 to 1d10.
Damn. Do we know what sword it
Went
was?
from a rapier to a short sword.
And, roll me an Arcana check, please, Vivi.
I thought you said baby. That's cute. Roll me baby.
Roll me Arcana, baby. You now you know you have some sort of knowledge of magical properties of certain minerals and items. You know that a silver short sword has advantage to hit and attacks against undead creatures.
Ooh.
Yes. Interesting.
Now I feel really bold and I want to see what's in this well.
You look down the well. It's 30 feet shaft, water beneath.
I asked someone to lift me down.
I completely refuse and stand over here instead.
Yeah, I just,
I'm gonna use.
look at her,
I'm
just
gonna use-
shake my head, not gonna happen. I'm
I'm using
Do I have
guidance to
rope?
help.
Do I have rope?
Yes, you all have rope. Well, most of you have rope. Yeah,
Yeah.
30 feet of rope. Funnily enough, 30 feet of rope, exactly the same length as a shaft.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let the lizard take my rope and I'll try to help her.
Okay. Marina has casted guidance on Vivi, I guess, in case she needs to make some sort of ability check. Vivi,
Right.
what do you do?
I go down.
You lower the rope down?
Yeah, and I see what's in the water.
You go down the 30-foot shaft towards the bottom of the well. You jump down as the last of the rope sort of gives way. You're at the bottom of a well. It's dark and your feet are wet.
Oh, there's nothing here. I guess we're not supposed to go there.
Climb back up.
I jump up and...
I'm not going to bother with fucking rolls. Yeah, you jump back up.
Everyone, should we continue up here?
Yes.
Last thing I need is a 30-minute combat sequence against the well.
But I thought there would
Did you
be
mean
more
the 30
floors.
feet shaft?
Yeah. Don't isolate that, by the way, when I said 30 feet of rope. Coincidentally, just as long as the shaft.
As long as the shaft. Let's have a combat scene against the 30 feet shaft. Alright. Just a regular Tuesday.
You don't have to initiate combat with the Borg stick yet.
Yeah, the stairs go up and lead to a corridor.
So is that tonight then?
I'm very careful here, just checking everything, seeing if there's any traps, or.
Roll me a perception check, please.
There's kites.
Open up.
Did you say kikes?
Jesus.
Kites. Kites.
Getting very politically incorrect.
Namin, your keen gnomish eye detects no traps.
There's no traps up here.
Don't look behind you.
Oh my god, that's a trap. That's a cute one, that is.
Okay, I can reveal
Admiral
all this.
Akbar.
Okay, so you guys come into what appears to be some sort of quarters, barracks type area. There's a wooden table, there are chairs, and you can also see there are side rooms with these straw pallets, like makeshift bedrolls on the floor.
Bedrolls?
Yeah, like
Oh,
sleeping bags. Sort of.
Okay.
A bedroll, you know?
Maybe we're not the first ones to venture down there.
Or maybe these were placed in these rooms as a way of sleeping. Alone.
Do I look like Elon Musk
For a
right now?
house of this size, I would say it's possible that they had guards.
Did they have what?
Guards.
A guard.
Guarding the house.
Oh, a guard. Oh, okay.
Guard, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought you said god.
No.
They had guards down here.
Yeah, they seal away guards down here. Yeah.
Let them sleep with bedrolls.
Yes.
But where do we go now? Haven't we?
No, but we can go down.
There's also over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A good thing.
Since you said the words downstairs, I'm gonna start the chanting. Just so it's in everyone's mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
But we're actually going upwards now.
Yeah, we're going back.
We're
to
not
where we
going
started.
downstairs at all.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just putting the chant in there so everyone remembers it's there. Yep. You see entered a similar sort of little crypt mausoleum complex, similar to the ones that housed Gustav, Elizabeth, Rose, and Thornbolt. However, the stone slabs are already taken away this time.
Does it
That's
say
strange.
anything on the stone slabs?
On the top one, no, it's unengraved, it's empty. As is the tomb in front.
What about the one beneath?
The one beneath has etched into the stone slab the name Walter Thurston. However, the tomb itself is empty.
Oh,
There's stairs down here.
that's
No,
where we
Oh.
came from.
That's where we came from.
There.
Oh.
But what do you guys think? Should we head down the Gary stairs or?
Yeah, I think we should head down towards the chanting. I'm
Yeah.
interested to see who is ancient and land.
We just stop it. It's so annoying, honestly.
I kind of like it. I'm going all the way around. I just remembered.
Wait, where are we? Okay.
Keep up, Kaylee.
Wait, what?
Jesus,
Are we
I'm
going all the way
fucking
over there?
trying.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay,
What if I
I mean,
saved
it's
your leg?
quite literally the only place you can go at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you head down the dark staircase, I'll draw everyone to this area. A large reliquary opens before you all.
Okay.
The chanting has grown significantly louder. You are close to the source.
Okay, so since we've encountered undead before, I use Eyes of the Grave to see if there are any like undead near us.
Fantastic. You detect the you detect 12 undead figures, all coming from this direction, from directly south of you. You all now hear the words clear as day in the chant. He is the ancient. He is the land. There's this choir of voices in unison, rhythmically chanting it.
I'm assuming that these chanting guys are talking about the prince.
Presumably, yes.
Maybe.
Must be that Strahd guy.
Yeah.
I recommend we go down this way.
You're pregnant?
Yes.
What?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's head down this
winding corridor.
Yeah.
Leads into a long, what appears to be some sort of prison cell complex.
Oh my gosh.
You can walk down, and you see there are these rusted shackles on the back of walls.
12 cells here.
There are these rusted shackles on the back walls, and there are skeletons and moulded bones and bones littering the floor. It's an absolute mess.
I'm getting a bad vibe from this.
I don't
Should
like
we just?
this. Can we
yeah.
please? I don't like this.
Well,
at the end of the corridor, I forgot to mention, at the end of the corridor, there is a skeleton propped up against the wall, sat up in a long, tattered black robe with its hood up.
Well, I'm interested, but I won't touch. I want to investigate.
But guys, there's something here.
I want to use Danger Sense.
I go up to...
Go for it.
Because I'm interested in these things as well.
The fuck is this?
You have advantage.
Wait, hold up. Don't...
Okay, cool. Just so you know, Danger Sense is a passive.
Yeah.
What it's doing is it's giving you advantage on any dexterity saving throw that you can see.
Okay.
So it can't sense danger around you. It's just whenever someone casts a spell on you, or whenever there's traps nearby you, you can get through them easier. You roll twice to take the best. Sort of, in a way, yeah.
Well, can I investigate the rope?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Great. You see, it's what appears to be a mundane human skeleton. It is wearing a long, tattered black robe with the hood up. You also see that it's wearing a shiny gold ring on one of its fingers.
Ooh, shiny.
Wait, can I stab it before you take that ring?
Stab me?
Stab it, the skeleton.
You want to stab the skeleton?
Yeah, just to make sure it's damaged if it comes to life.
Maybe not stab, but maybe strike. Yeah. I don't think.
Nah, I'm just gonna take the ring.
Makes sense.
I'm just gonna take.
Naaman just takes the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, great, fantastic.
Yes.
Yep. You grab hold of the skeleton's hand, bony hand, and you wrest the gold ring from its finger, and that's it.
Cool. Can I? Is it like what is it kind of ring? Is it? It's just a golden ring.
Just a gold ring, plain gold ring.
Oh well, I put it on. Like if I'm. Yeah, I put it on my ring finger. On my left hand.
And I want to do an Arcana check, see if there's anything magical to the ring.
Well, go for
Okay,
it.
I'll be merciful and let Dusk do an Arcana check before Naaman puts the mysterious ring on his finger.
It's not good, you guys.
Okay, cool. You inspect the ring, and you immediately get the sense from the ring that it is entirely mundane from what you can see.
Cool. I'll
What
put
does
it on still.
mundane mean?
Regular, normal, not magical.
Well, wait. Before I put it on, completely before I put it on. Wait, it's not magical, so I don't have to detect magic. Never mind. I'll put it on.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you put it on. It's a nice shiny ring.
Yeah.
Kaylee and Dawn, let's go to you two. You can
Yeah.
see that there is a sort of rusted, heavy iron portcullis.
A what? Rusty what?
To us, I didn't know what this was. It's a portcullis.
Oh, did you know? I didn't know what that was.
Portcullis
is a wall
It's a big
of
vertical
spikes
gate.
that is either lowered or raised. It's like a grate.
Oh, so like when you have a
Give me a sec.
Volgrov.
I'll post it in. I'll post it in general. I'll post it in general. I'll post it in general.
Not necessarily a Valgrave, no.
General.
Oh yeah, one of those things. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
It can also stick out of the floor.
What did you call
In this
it?
case, it is going from a portcullis.
Okay.
A portcullis, whatever.
Okay, I will check on it to see it's not like dangerous or anything like.
Is it lowered or is it?
It's
open?
not dangerous. It's lowered.
Oh, so it's covering
Do we-
it's like a wall.
Do we see like any levers or anything?
It's lowered, and beyond you, all you can see is darkness and water. Kaylee, roll me an investigation check, please.
I'm sorry, my eyesight is so bad and my glasses are in Sweden. Why can't I see it?
It's in your skills.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool. You don't see anything at all. Dawn, you've been expecting it as well. Give me one as well, please. In fact, roll me investigation or perception, because it works either way.
Question, Michael, is that you? He is the ancient. He is the land. Is that you?
I don't know. Fucking maybe. Figure it out yourself.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, Dawn notices a hidden, concealed lever in the stone wall to the left of the portcullis.
I will pull it.
Fantastic. There is a mighty sort of iron against stone, like that's a car, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the portcullis begins to raise slowly, revealing a large chamber in front of you, obscured partially by darkness, with 2 feet of murky water, sort of covering the floor.
Alright, let's wade in, motherfuckers.
Can anyone carry me just a little?
As
bit?
Dawn,
hop on my back. I'll
as
take
Dawn
it.
passes through the portcullis, you all notice the chanting stops.
I got the dwarf on my back, by the way.
Cool. Okay, you all enter this large chamber. Let me set the scene. The chanting stops suddenly as you
there's
peer
water.
into a colossal 40-foot square antechamber. The smooth masonry of the walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse far away from you.
Alright,
Murky
you can
water
hop
covers
off
most
here.
of the floor. Stairs lead up the dry stone ledges that hug the walls, and in the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal platform that also rises above the water. You notice rusty chains with shackles that dangle from the ceiling directly above the altar mounted upon the platform. The altar, you see, is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and appears to be stained with what looks to be dried blood.
Lizard, what are you doing?
I wanna just look at it closer.
I don't think you should do that.
As Vivi slowly approaches the platform and stands in front of the altar, you all hear the chanting rise once again. You all see on the ledges overlooking the room 12 dark apparitions holding torches that seem to give no light from their flames. They all approach the ledges. Where you'd expect to see faces, instead are voids. They chant a different chant this time. One must die, over and over.
It's creepy as fuck.
I think you should get back from there, baby. I don't think.
Yeah, you should get down from there. Can you get down from there? That would be great. If you could just like get down from there.
Yeah, I'll just
Thank
jump
you.
over there.
The chants don't stop now. The apparitions remain.
Oh,
Let's take the gnome.
No, don't.
Sacrifice the gnome.
no, leave the gnome. Gnome is mine.
Yeah. And
Shut
she's
up, no.
mine.
What do
I'm
they want us
stressed
to
out.
do?
I'm
They want us to
stressed out.
kill each other?
I'm stressed out.
You want us to kill each other? I don't know what they want. What the fuck do they want? What do you
One
want?
must die.
What do you
One must
want?
die.
No.
They want to
No
sacrifice.
What if we say no?
They want to sacrifice.
We just shout no, no.
Okay. Go and lock me up to the middle
Shout.
of the room.
Hang on.
No.
Who's shouting no?
The gnome.
Me.
And Kaylee.
The chanting stops. All of a sudden, you hear a great rumbling emanating from the cave on the south. The cultists chant in unison. Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. You notice that the pile of refuse gains form as a colossal, shambling mound crawls slowly towards you. Initiative, please.
Just saying, Kaylee, it was you,
Yes.
but I love you anyway.
Oh.
Wait, what did you do?
How do you always get a 4?
I don't know.
It's insane. It's like
I'm
this
pretty-
fucking.
It's been every roll on initiative. Just
That's
been a
pretty
4.
good.
Kaylee, just need Kaylee.
What was it I was supposed to roll?
Initiative. In case anyone wants a visual of the kind of creature you're facing. There you go.
Whoa.
That's a fuck no from me.
Cool.
That's one fucking unit in it.
He's got a dude in him.
Yeah.
He's got a dude in him.
That's what she said.
Wait, she gained something?
Same.
He has mushrooms.
But okay.
Who's going first?
So
Bog! You react first to this colossal vegetative mass with long forgotten human sacrifices and human bones entangled in its shambling form. You go first.
I'm assuming that all of these abilities that I have is like one use only.
No, not for barbarians. You can use it as many times as you want. Except rage. Can't use rage again.
Okay.
Which is the one you wanted to use, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with reckless attack.
Okay. Yep, go for it. Roll attack. Nice! He critted!
Wow.
He critted! Yep, so you charge forward and deal 11 slashing damage to this colossal shambling mound. That's a fucking heavy chunk of damage, great.
A big chunk.
Yeah, Chungus.
Chungus.
That's it for your turn.
Yes.
Dusk.
I run forwards and I use my Channel Divinity, path to the grave, and
Correct.
so like I touch it with like necrotic energies and
Fantastic.
mark it.
Okay, great. Yep. So this necrotic energy sort of surrounds the Shambling Mound. All of you know what's in the chat box. Essentially, any attack the next attack that hits is going to do double damage to the Shambling Mound.
Nice.
Anything else, Dusk?
No.
All right.
Well, I just take my shield and raise it slightly,
Great.
readying myself.
Marina, you're up.
I go down here on the left flank and right flank, and I conjure up Secret Sacred Flame.
Dexterity save.
Oh my gosh.
It fails. 4 damage. Fantastic. Yeah, you see the beam of radiant light hits it, but it only really barely scratches this beast. It's time for the Shambling Mound. You all hear the apparitions on the ledges above you chant in unison, "Lorgoth the Decayer! Engulf our enemies!" It gets to make 2 attacks. Once against Freya, and one against Borg. Slamming with its mighty vines. The first one goes towards Borg. It hits for 17. Take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm at 1 then.
The next
God
one
damn it.
is against Dusk. 21. 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm down to 0 then.
Alright.
Oh.
I can't go to minus, right?
You can't get a minus now.
Yeah, okay, so I'm down to 0.
The Shambling Mound then uses its movement to sort of amble its way past Borg and Freya towards the centre of the room. Kayla, your turn. By the way, since the
attack on it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you get an attack of opportunity. Yep.
By the way, what? You said by the way since.
That's the hit. I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, okay. So I run down here past Vivi
Yeah.
and Namen.
This is what I needed to say after Scully rolled his attack. Guys, this is an incredibly hard encounter. You are allowed to run away.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, no,
go on.
no, that's fine. So I run past Vivi, and I, with both my arms, I just slam both Vivi and Namen back towards the wall.
Yep.
And I try to longbow this bitch in the face.
Go for it.
Whatever the face.
That's a hit. Cool. 9 piercing. Yep. So again, you sink an arrow into the mound. It doesn't appear to do much. There's now an arrow sticking out of it.
No, never mind. Wait, not much.
Vivi, your turn.
Okay. I want to bring it back where it came from. So I run into here. I just run away from the monster and go in here.
Okay.
And I start looking around. What is in here?
It's a colossal, steaming, festering, mouldering pile of human remains.
Okay, and I started jumping on this monster's pile and yell mean things at it. Come here, you stinky pile.
I actually spit. I legit spit on my screen. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you stinky pile.
Does it even listen?
Unfortunately, it doesn't have a intelligence high enough to actually understand language.
But I can understand screams, loud like yells, roars.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. But it's not paying much attention to you. Would you like to do anything else for your turn?
I'll throw a knife.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's it.
320 feet, holy shit.
Cool, 4 damage. Yeah, it's still going strong. Dawn, your turn.
These apparitions or whatever, they're chanting stuff.
Yep.
Where are they? Really, like?
They're above you where you are, about 10 feet above you. There are ledges along the wall, and they are like peering over the ledges.
Yeah, okay, so I can't reach them.
They've got no, you can't reach them. They've got these hoods up, they've got black faces, and they've got these torches that have flames but seem to give off no light.
Yeah.
Are they wearing robe?
Yes.
Like the one on the skeleton here?
Yes.
I'm gonna run up here.
Okay.
And check out this thing first.
Sure. I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Sure.
Perception check. What are you looking for specifically?
Not sure. Some kind of like ritual thing, I guess.
Yep. It is a large stone, blood-stained altar covered in dried blood. Shackles above it. There are these etchings of ghouls and zombies and undead, sort of writhing all along the stonework. Nothing else that you can see. You sort of make the mental leap that the apparitions are demanding a sacrifice.
Okay. I will fucking, I don't know. Can I attack it still?
Yeah. I'll let you do it. That's within your movement. Especially since you're a monk, so you get more movement than everyone else anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go over here and pick up Dusk.
Okay, alright.
Here.
Okay. Upon the altar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you place Dusk's barely conscious, murmuring body upon the altar.
Does anything happen?
Not yet, no.
And I step down here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Naman, you're up.
Can I hit Dusk from here?
You can try, yes.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Chains.
There are chains above it. There appears to be some sort of ritualistic order and rite to this.
Oh yeah, fuck. Am I behind this pillar?
Yes.
Well,
She can reincarnate, right?
Technically, I do have. I have this, don't I?
Wait, does Marina have that
Make me a
reincarnation
stealth
thing?
check.
I have guidance.
Just say you don't have reincarnation yet. You are not high enough level.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
you're not stealthy now.
I'm not hidden. Okay. I just run away.
Run away and
Where are you
take
running?
the orb that's in the cells from the skeleton.
There's no orb.
The robe.
The robe.
Yeah, the skeleton in the
skeleton
cells
was wearing a robe, yes.
Yeah, I run out of the room
Okay.
and I'll go pick up the robe.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, that's Nama's turn, I guess. Bog, you're up.
I honestly don't even know what I want to do right now because I've only got 1 health. I'm really not sure.
Dusk is on this sacrificial altar. Sorry, Freya, tell us all again. What is Dusk murmuring in her barely conscious state?
Sacrifice me. Chains. end my suffering.
Sacrifice me harder.
Bored.
I'm sorry.
I
What
guess
about-
I will run up here and attempt to put the chains on her then.
What about
Even
the
though
golden
I'm
ring, though?
dying a lot.
Okay, yeah, you're able to go forth towards the altar. And you're able to heave Dusk's body up on your shoulder and clasp each of her hands in the shackles. As you do this, the chanting picks up once again.
Dawn, I'm sorry. This wasn't the way it was supposed to, but I can't continue. You must make your choice.
We're just gonna let the angel die?
Fallen angel.
No, go and get the robe of the skeleton, and I'll pretend that I'm one of the priests.
It's not my turn.
I'm gonna say it, guys. You're talking. It's not your turn. It's Borg's turn. She decides.
I'll hit Dusk with my axe.
Oh my god.
Roll attack with advantage, because she's restrained.
How do I add advantage to it?
It already rolls with advantage.
Oh, okay.
You're so dead.
That doesn't hit, does it?
What? How?
She's an armor class of like 15 or something.
17 armor class.
What?
Okay, your armor class is too high. Your armor class is too high. It hits. It hits. Roll damage.
Would be stupid if it missed.
You take hernia. You take hernia, and you plunge the axe deep into the bowels of the barely conscious Dusk.
Oh god.
As you do this, her gore and viscera drips out upon the altar, and her blood spills against the stonework. As you do this,
I let out a like a banshee scream.
the chanting stops.
Like imagine Sylvanas from the DFA intro thing.
As she does this, her body goes limp. The chanting stops. Silence in the room. The mound goes back to being an inert heap of vegetation upon the floor.
What have we done?
I proceed down and get the ropes.
I run over.
I just go back.
I run over to Freya, to Dusk's body.
I
And
tried to make it. Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to shake her.
You shake her and you merely free more viscera and organs from her horrifically disemboweled body.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Can I
Hook the axe and
Can I try-
slammed it into her torso.
Can I try to stick her organs back inside?
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
Stick them back inside. It's rewind time. Oh, that's hot.
Meanwhile,
your official prognosis is that she's dead.
Meanwhile, I try to make it very obvious that I am extremely hurt and could use some sort of patching up.
I'm gonna use
spare the dying or anything.
I'm gonna use healing words on yes.
Marina, don't you have spare the dying?
You can't
not
spare
anymore.
the dying a disembowelment.
Oh.
Spare the dying's unconsciousness. She's dead.
But no, I don't have it anymore. I'm using healing words on Borg though, just
Right, okay.
subtly.
Yeah, go for it.
Because this is an awkward moment
you
to
can
be
roll.
very
The fuck do we do? She's dead. What do we do? What do we do? No. This is not what I signed up for.
The chanting has stopped. There's quiet in the dungeon.
I'm patting her hair.
The apparitions have faded. It appears as though the house has been appeased by the sacrifice you've given it.
Fuck the house.
Yeah.
Fuck the house. Fuck the house. Do we do any? Can we do anything? What the fuck? I don't.
What do you want to do?
I'm like confused now, actually.
I wanna bring her back to life.
You can't bring her back in this state. Not with your capabilities.
But should we carry the body or anything? I mean,
We're bringing her. She's coming with us. We have to like tape her up with all her organs inside, so we can carry her with us.
Half of them lie festooned on the floor.
Well,
She's
then
probably become a
push
ghost.
them back in.
She's probably become a ghost. Maybe we can do a call for her or something.
Maybe well,
maybe we shouldn't shout in
you
here.
do that?
Maybe we shouldn't shout in here because just because something happened last time we did a shout.
I'll quietly shove all her organs back into her body while you
try that
guys
already?
call for her ghost. I keep shoving. There are a lot of organs.
Can we kill this boss now?
No.
It's
gone there.
It's an inert mass of vegetation and human body parts.
Can I feed it some organs?
No!
alive.
Her organs are
So-
not its lunch.
You can
sicko.
attempt to, but
No.
it's like sticking a big leather into like a bush.
I will fight her. I will fight the lizard for Dusk's organs.
What should we do? But
Now
where
that
is
is an epic gamer
Take her
moment.
down and
where is the prince?
let's take her down and take her with us somewhere, I suppose.
How much was I healed by the way?
3.
Just
That's right.
3?
She
Yeah.
sacrificed
That's
herself for us.
ridiculous.
We
Might as well
owe
not
her
bother.
to get her out of here.
Herself, we kind of put her at the altar and we
She put
kinda
herself at the
execute
altar.
her.
Roll me a Constitution save, baby.
What? Constitution.
I'm kidding. You don't have to. Well, it depends where you kiss it, but yeah, sure.
Oh, it was a joke. You don't tell me.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right,
I kissed her
guys.
on the forehead.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, you've got Dusk's dead, eviscerated corpse. All of you, the dungeon is eerily quiet. What do you do? It's all up to you.
I'm frantically just trying to put her back together as best as I can.
Do we have anything, an item or anything with us here?
I got some ropes. I'm trying to tie her up with her organs.
Even if you got every single organ back in her body cavity, she's still dead.
I don't care. This is my coping mechanism.
Kaylee, let's take her down and then let's.
No!
You want to leave her here?
No! I want to
Yeah.
fix her. I want to fix her.
She's dead, alright. So let's take her down. Let's bring her outside, maybe, and then
I
let's.
can't deal with this. Yeah, we need to get her out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, possibly some fresh air could help.
A doctor?
Maybe now that this place has gotten so quiet and peaceful, we'll be able to leave. Just
Let's go back to the statue that talked to us earlier.
Well, somebody needs to carry her body with me.
Oh, carry.
I want to touch some of these things.
Yeah, you both sort of heave Dusk's body upon your shoulders. I'm not going to move her token, but she's on your shoulders.
Okay.
In these little alcoves, there are miscellaneous relics. I can read them all out, but it'll take a while. But they're like little bobs and ends, little trinkets, stuff like that.
Is there
Like a
one
collection
relic
of
that
treasures.
represents like afterlife or reincarnation?
No.
Did we like mess up? I feel like we did.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be like. I don't want it to be dead for like the whole.
This was
your
the
twin
happy
is
ending.
dead.
Yeah.
And you never really had a proper family reunion, did you?
No.
You never really talked it out.
No, I was kind of pissed at her.
What do we do? Was that the monster that the kids were talking about? We don't even know.
Well, I suppose.
I'm assuming.
I hope so,
Yeah, I'm just
but
assuming it was.
We didn't even deal with the monster.
Well, yeah, we did.
This is fucking
Maybe
terrible.
not-
This
not
is
in-
terrible.
So in another month, we're gonna have to take some of the Barovians and sacrifice them here.
Just lured
All right.
No. No. That's the whole point. No. The fuck
Don't
do
we
we
have,
do?
like,
We
can't
need
we, like-
to get Dusk back. We need to get her back. Wait.
Goblin.
Wait. What
But,
about the psychic chick? Can we talk to her? Maybe she can help. Maybe she has some powers. Who knows?
You mean the one that you didn't talk to?
You guys talk to her. You're all about
Yeah.
like, ugh, she knows everything. Maybe, you know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, do you still have the gold ring?
Yeah, I still have the ring. I put it on.
Try and put it on
Put
her.
it, put it. Yeah, put it on Dusk.
Okay. Take it off and put it on Dusk.
The gold ring does nothing. It sits in her
oh my god, we're desperate.
Upstairs.
Oh, well, I'll take it off and put it on me again. I like the ring. It's my ring.
Let's go upstairs and talk to the statue.
Right. Okay.
The statue
I'm
didn't talk, it
still
was the fog.
carrying Dusk.
Was it
with,
the fog?
Dawn.
Yeah.
But the statue lit up.
Yeah, the statue did.
You heard a voice. It could have been coming from the fog or the statue.
Oh.
Who am I carrying Dusk with?
Me.
Dawn.
Dawn. Okay. Yep. I got her. Don't you worry. I got your sister.
You guys can move about freely.
Oh, I moved my token, so now I got two. Oh, you deleted it. Nice.
Do you think we can carry her up the stairs, up the ladder?
Well, I got my rope tied all around her, like wounds and shit, so her organs are inside.
Hey, Prince, can you do something with our friend here?
Dawn, come on. She's not that tall.
Sorry. Fucking.
Follow!
Well, wait, are you guys up there?
No, yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
gotta
you're up there,
scroll
okay.
up. You gotta
My
scroll
bad,
up.
My bad, yeah.
There we go. There we go.
I have a twin. I just noticed.
What are you guys doing now? You going towards the statue?
Yeah.
I'm just carrying.
Yeah, it's in a.
It's just a statue.
Oh, nothing.
Let's
Yeah, nothing.
try and bring her up.
What about the orb? Maybe the orb does something.
Throw her in the well?
No! 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 We're not throwing her in the well.
Can I magic check your orb, Hinami?
I didn't.
Yeah, Hinami.
The
Namen,
orb. I
try
didn't.
to-
You know. I didn't take the orb. It was stuck in place. Otherwise, I would have taken the orb. Obviously.
No, it's stuck in place.
I couldn't even take it. It was useless. Touch the orb, maybe.
What about
Yeah,
the bed?
What if we
Something
make?
magic
What
about
if
the
we
orb?
take her hand and touch it to the orb?
Sure, let's try.
Okay. All right. So we take her hand and we touch it to the orb.
Yeah. Nothing happens, I guess.
Nothing.
Okay, let's go outside. We're done in this house.
I hate this house.
Do we take?
We're
the
probably gonna get
stairs?
executed for going here and dealing with the beast.
I need to restart my browser.
You all head out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Making
trying.
your ways out. Are you using the secret door to get straight to the first floor?
We
Yeah.
should. Yeah, that's fast.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's fine.
We should probably
back
take
here.
the secret door.
We
you all head
drag
out. I'm not
her-
gonna
we
bother.
drag her body up the.
Up the ladder, yeah. I'm not gonna mess around changing all the maps constantly. You all head out back to the main hall of the room. Do you go to the front door?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
You all head towards the oaken double doors, and you can see outside, through the stained glass windows, outside the familiar image of the village of Barovia. You also notice the right-hand stained glass window is smashed, just as dusk left it.
Damn, it brings back memories.
Narmin puts his door on the handle and opens it with a creak.
But I can't actually see that.
No.
I know. I said I'm not changing the maps.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
You all head back out to the village of Barovia.
Yeah.
One less coming out that you had,
We have her. We still
going in.
have.
but you have her body. There are several Barovian villagers stood idly by, watch as you leave the house. Behind
Help
you, you
us.
turn, and you can see the house that you entered begins to shrink slowly. Before, in a flash, it appears to crumple in itself and vanish. As you see this, you hear the sound of clapping from several of the villagers. A crowd has now gathered around, both soulless and souled Barovians, clapping in silent unison. You hear a shout from one of the windows across the town square. Welcome to Barovia! That's where we're going to end the session, guys.
No!
What the fuck?
We killed.
Oh my god.
We fucking sacrificed.
Oh my god!
But Dusk isn't.
But
Still dead.
Dusk is gonna be here next time, right?
No, we're gonna save her. No. We're gonna make them save her. They know how, because they're all dead. They're all fucked. Yeah. We're gonna save her. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. She sacrificed herself for us, and we're gonna fucking fix it.
Or she'll come back as
F's
a
in chat.
specter and kill us all.
F's in chat.
F. Big
Are we
F.
gonna have a long rest here, Kama, or?
Fuck
I
yeah.
might as well say, 6 out of the 7 of the party have leveled up to level 3. So
Who
yeah,
hasn't?
we'll have a long
Yeah.
rest.
Okay.
Dusk.
The one that isn't getting any more levels.
Oh.
And when is the next session?
Oh my god! Needs to be soon. Fuck.
What did you think, guys? I was pretty proud of tonight.
Ow!
Yeah, that was
That
great.
was so good. That was so
That was
good.
awesome
Holy
performance.
shit. That was so good.
You know, I was about like the reason at first before Dawn took Dusk's body over there, I didn't even think of that. I was gonna sacrifice myself. I had like 2 health. I'll do it. But you know, we had 1 down, so.
Is
Well,
a call?
ended well.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, bye.
Hey.
So Freya
like,
knows
shit, don't
something
be
that we
dead for
don't,
real.
I suppose.
Shit, we need to figure out how to.
Yeah, we're gonna
Actually,
save her.
goodness.
We're gonna save her. We're gonna fix it.
Yeah, it's basically our quest now. So.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the new quest. Let's write it in the notes.
That's all we need. We're gonna figure it out. Holy shit, I got
Oh my
so
God.
invested. Like, I feel really bad right now.
I didn't actually expect that.
I
Like,
was the one who killed her.
I fucking had the idea in the first place to fucking put her there.
Look, I was
like,
so ready to fight that beast and be like, yeah, we're gonna like tank it and just go.
When I saw that it fucking almost two-shot 2 players immediately, I was kind of like,
yeah, that was like,
nah,
yeah, I just
we ain't doing this.
We should have like, because like at the point where Michael said, "Well, like, oh yeah, you guys can also turn, by the way." We're like, no, we're gonna get him. No worries.
No, I was about to run. I just waited for my turn to run. Just fucking book it. I was out of there. I ain't gonna do that shit.
No, but like after my last talks with you, Michael, you were like, "Oh, you need to be more. You need to attack more and not run away from danger." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna stay in this time." But then fucking Dusk dies. I'm like, "Oh, that was a mistake."
We're gonna stop the recording now.